Wasted!
What did they say at the end of the last
I've got a 3, a 1, and then
At the end of the last session,
I was also trying to roll my d10 for my hit points, so I can't remember what I rolled.
Neither could I. It was definitely a 10.
At the end of the last session, the mine entrance was lifted, and Havar and Inns were on the other side. And Havar said, was asking you about what had happened and he basically said what had happened down in the mines. And then Inns ran over and grabbed your arm and said that Corona had gone, and that she'd left.
Drank all the Corona.
My Corona.
So that's where it ends.
Do not drink my beer.
The wind and snow hit you as soon as you step outside in the mine entrance, and Havar grabs your arm. Quick, into the tavern! I must know what you found within the mines. The storm has returned in earnest, and you struggle to see more than a few feet in front of you as you step out of the
Casting
mine.
fog clouds, you idiot!
Miners race backwards and forwards, their shouts lost in the breeze. He leads you over to the tavern and bursts inside, a flurry of snow following you, and Inns comes in behind you, and he delivers the message again. Corona is gone! She read that scroll you delivered, and then took 2 of our men with her, back down the trail. He's cut off immediately by Havar. Be quiet, Inns. Corona can handle herself. Our friends here have had a tough time down there from the looks of it. Inns quiets himself and instead walks over to the tavern owner, picking up a jug of ale.
A jagged ale!
Havar turns to you and says, what did you see down there? What was it?
Cold creatures raised from the dead.
Tiny wee dragons!
Would you like to hear a song around it?
Like, there were
That was a
wee
kobold.
dragons, and there were about however big a kobold is, because I don't know. And they were like I don't know, nearly as big as me, and they were wee and white and
It was
dead.
not a true dragon, it was some kind of creation of
Oh,
violence.
the little one with wings.
The little one with wings was a real kobold, not a dragon.
Aye, a wee. Well, he says kobold, but they're a wee dragon. They were quite fierce.
Havar
Doesn't think kobold is a word.
Havar sits down and sort of
It was called Dilly.
furrows his brow and he's like,
Do you mind? He's trying to sing a song.
Nay!
He's written a song.
Nah.
yes I know.
No.
I was about to get into that.
Yeah.
So right.
Well, Havar's been rude.
Anyway.
Haven't you written a special song? Yeah.
You have what is
Oh.
it? What is it?
I was going to tell you what happened through the medium of song, but I think Borders caught you up.
I think
I didn't mention that not say wee one.
Not-
The one that went boom.
not to just
Aye, that statue.
I think Pockets did though.
Aye.
not to
Since when is my name Pocket?
not to call
You
foul
always
on,
carry the things.
not to call foul on you, Dodger, but
Hey.
Dodger, what actually happened?
I need a drink.
Yeah, Ian's is over by the bar.
James, I would like.
He hands you a pint.
He gives me a pint of rabbit tail.
No. Order the other one.
No, that was shit.
Sharambagot.
Aye.
Tastes
So,
like piss.
we went in the mine, and when the door opened, we saw lots of statues. So we investigated them a bit further. And to our surprise, they were frozen men. Frozen solid and dead.
Miners.
Hey,
Aye. Dead as doornails.
dead ones.
Doornails usually are dead.
Oh, they're
That's
real
why they
alive.
call them Dead Tom.
Aye. So we were searching around a bit longer, and we came across another room with some more dead statues in there. Only one of them wasn't dead. And he attacked me in me face.
You see a couple of the miners who are sitting down around you sort of pay a little bit more attention.
It's got such a catchy beat.
I think we should mention
They're interested in your
what
talent.
happened to all the statues after.
Yeah.
Especially the one with the foot.
Aye.
Where did we put the statues?
Boy,
It's the entrance.
Okay, that's
piled
fine.
them up next to the entrance.
They're slightly thawing near the fireplace.
Havar says, Dodger, continue your tale.
So then we had to slay that statue which came to life. And there were swords flying around and it was nasty. Such a happy chord for a nasty thing.
Do you have any sad chords? Do you have any other chords? This is like Jack's magic.
It's a ukulele.
That was somewhat flawed.
I'm so sad. No.
Aye. So, after killing that statue, which you would have thought that the statue would be dead anyway, but it wasn't.
Didn't it have any legs?
Aye. We ventured further into the mines. And I don't know where we're now.
We've gone down to Bristol.
Doesn't happen often, but you know, when it does, it happens. So we went further into mines, and we found some little kobolds running around like bastards.
Right, these are the things.
Aye, we dragons.
So no dragons.
Well, that was a so we dragon.
I
Well, we'll
convinced
get that.
them that I was the emissary of the big dragon.
Aye, he did. And then we had to deal with them, shall we say. They wouldn't be bothering
They're
you
not
no
there
more.
anymore.
Telling of this
No,
tale.
nay.
As that's
No
not what
more
happened
we
next.
dragons.
We went into the room with the stone and the bats attacked us. Then we met the kobolds.
I don't think you should be chipping in.
I don't
because
think
you
that
have
was
no
very
musical-
important though.
That was meaningless.
Aye.
The
It was
frost
just some-
demons.
Some little floating birds.
And then we
Tiny
went
birds.
to see their master, as I called him. And it turned out to be some kind of ice and stone amalgamation.
And you slew it, yes?
I
I
sunk it to death.
Nice.
as you can tell.
I'm surprised the people aren't taking cover. I suck it dead.
Aye. And then we came back and we found it.
Oh, well.
The end.
And we did. We did do it smash all the dragons.
Where did these creatures come from? Is there a way for us to...
I don't know.
There wasn't another entrance in the big pit,
Oh, right.
so it
I
could have
suppose that
been.
is some solace then.
It could have been created by something else.
Maybe
Hold on.
There was
Tom
oh,
Jones
someone
here.
opened,
Someone opened the crypt.
Yeah,
If we-
they'd broken
if we-
open the seal.
If
or
we
something.
Aye.
collapse these entrances,
Aye,
would
but-
that be enough, do you
Oh,
think?
no.
Would it stop
Well-
your mining activities? That's the thing.
Well, we can still mine elsewhere.
Closing the door would have done the
There
same
was
thing.
there was this bookcase, and we moved the bookcase, and somebody had dug a hole and put a
Yeah, why are you
sarcophagus.
mining? Yeah, why are you
So
mining
I
in
don't know.
treasure? Why are you mining in treasured ground?
What do you mean?
There are crypts in these mountains.
We have no knowledge of that.
Well, someone certainly had, as they had concealed the location of the crypt. They had raised
Aye,
the
it
spirit
was
within.
behind the doof.
Oh my god, my voice.
He scratches his beard and
You
seems
have to
worried
remem-
for a second.
Azura, you have to remember the tale of the
Balrog.
2 cities.
the cultists. Have to rem-
Cultists? What
So-
cultists?
So, right, we met some of your. Is it the High Chancellor?
No, they were from
They were the Lord
that
Chamberlain.
other
Master.
no, hold on, yeah, no,
Oh,
they were
Master.
from, aye,
We
no,
met
no,
some-
no, no, they come from, oh,
The
Yes.
master.
Yeah,
aye,
they,
but they hadn't been down here, they'd been somewhere else.
basically,
They've been to the foothill.
Aye, the foothills.
your Lord Chamberlain's men were travelling back. They'd probably gone back to the Lord Chamberlain.
Right.
They said that they met cultists on the way.
This gets worse and worse.
So there could be.
The song just gets worse. It doesn't get better.
So there could.
Stop playing!
There could be
My
not
ears!
not not to influence anything, but there might be a wee dab of cultists in your village.
Inns at this sort of pipes up, and he says, I heard Corona say something about cultists when she read that scroll that you delivered.
Oh, someone's put two and two together. That's nice.
Oh.
And
Oh, there we go. Good man.
have a,
Perhaps it's a cultist. You see,
4 cultists. Fucking weird.
Aye. Perhaps it's a
How many
cultist.
miners do you have in your camp?
Oh, the bullet.
Aye, could have been.
after what had happened
Aye,
in
that's
the
what
last
could have
couple of
done the
weeks,
job.
we have about 30 of us
Oh,
left.
nay.
So,
Yeah.
Somebody went into that mine,
so the
and
cultists.
somebody unearthed that sarcophagus.
So the cultists are picking out the miners to hold a stronghold in the mines and get the crypts
But
open.
how did the cultists get into the mines? That suggests that amongst your miners, there are cultists.
What happens to the door when nobody's in there mining?
Aye.
Is it
Who's
shut
in there?
or did you just leave it because it's just a mine?
We close it.
Every day,
Yeah.
every night.
Yes.
How often are there people in there? Do they work shifts or do they just work during the
It
day?
doesn't
We
matter.
used to work throughout the day from 6.
Chances are one.
Aye, but somebody could have. Did you have like food deliveries going in or what? Did you have people going in with food for the miners or did they come out because somebody could have gone in at lunchtime?
The mines have always. There are only us who live up here. I know every single one of my men.
Aye,
Don't
would
ask me their names.
Would you vouch for them?
We number them.
He scratches it and he says, "Well, now you mention of people within my ranks.
Somebody disturbed that crypt.
Somebody's near happy.
He mulls it over for a second. He says,
Show us the employment history of all of your miners.
I want the
time
values and references.
time is late. You have all been through a lot. Rest, and in the morning we shall talk again.
Send a message to Corona, though.
I shall send someone to look for her.
Do you have like a bird or like something you could send?
No.
If only someone had Animal Messenger as a spell.
If only
That would solve a lot of our problems.
if only somebody was level 3, then he could have taken it. But as he's only level 2, he can't.
Havar gets up and he sort of calls over to him and says, "Inns, come with me." And he leaves. As he's about to
Can
leave,
I help myself to the bar?
Can I help
he
myself?
looks round at
to the bar.
the tavern owner and he. The
Oh,
tavern
hold on.
owner
I thought it was
frowns.
inns that own the bar.
Also, we did just clear out the mine.
Aye.
And the tavern owner says, "You can all have another 2 rounds on me."
Oh, I got some gold. I forgot that was going to be somebody here working. So I thought it was just going to be you that ran it.
Minimum 2 drink.
And Havar turns around and says, I hope that the tavern owner has given you places to stay, because he mentioned to you before, obviously, that you
Aye,
could stay
got
here
somewhere to sleep.
until the outpost was done.
It's all the same to you. I think I will take my rest now. Why do these weary bones need?
Of course.
He
turns around.
20.
He remembers practically middle-aged.
It's been a long day.
As he goes to go in and walks out as well, he says, "My honest thanks for what you've done. We shall get to the bottom of this." And he leaves.
It is our duty to get to the bottom of it, but you are responsible for the ill discipline you have shown in guarding this place. Sacred places have been disturbed, and that is on your and Corona's head. And I'll slam the door and go upstairs. Because damn it, I judge all harshly.
Did you kick them out of their own bar?
No, you
No,
went.
we're leaving anyway. It was a point, and it was just me walking upstairs.
I'll turn to.
You can
I'll
spend
turn
the
to. Don't mind Azura. His zeal and his
He's just slammed
enthusiasm.
the door in his face.
I'm not.
One minor more! It was like, over to people.
Oh, I thought you was. Oh, I
No,
thought.
they were at the door and he went,
I thought you meant the bar. I thought you meant the door to the
No,
I
upstairs
have a
bit.
feeling I'm meant to have some sort of plain, like
The way that the tavern is set up, by the way, is that it's a
You
large
get some
open
fixed,
bottom.
you have one dice that wasn't thick,
He
one dice
had,
that
Yeah, that's me.
he had fixed
And
on.
then
I'm
there
sure I
are
had
like
something
2
as well,
stairs near
but
and they
I
go up to
must
like it's sort of like
I've
an
got a mouse.
open sort of sleeping arrangement type thing on the top. There's no rooms. So.
I
So it's just one big room.
I'll start
Plenty of
going
bed.
to get my 4 hours so that I can make sure these guys aren't too drunk later.
I'm going to have a few more drinks,
Hey!
including his free one,
Aye.
and you can have a second free
What, are
one.
you going to impersonate me?
Right, so you're going to go. So you're heading to bed. You're getting some sleep as well. It is quite late as well. So.
And
I am going to read the love letter I have and then go to sleep.
Princess! Oh, shit!
I was supposed
Dodger,
to say it, God.
Dodger and Bodger, what are you doing?
Drink.
Drink!
So you spend most of the night drinking. And
All of it. I'm going to drink for a few more hours, then fall asleep on the table,
okay.
face down.
I will drink for 1 more hour than you.
No.
It's very depressing.
My constitution's a wee bit higher than yours.
That's a pretty depressing picture.
Oh! Let's like have a constitution test.
Hey!
Go on then, roll the
Oh,
constitution.
you can tell us if we pass or fail.
Whoever rolls highest will stay a bit longer.
Yeah, so
So add your con to it.
Add con. So
I don't think you need
so I
to
got a
add
10.
Alex? Yeah, after
I
2.
stayed up till 10 o'clock.
Basically, Bodger put that Chumbawanga, what's it called?
Charamagot.
Bodger put your amagot in your glass and you'll find Zen and you...
Chabarangot.
on the
Chabarangot.
plus side, if you get alcohol poisoning, it won't matter if you get fatigue.
So yeah, you
I can rage all day. No,
But eventually, Dodger passes out and then you pass out a little while afterwards.
Once he's asleep, I'm quite happy just to have a lie down.
Only when
I just
he
need to.
sleeps. I dare lower my defences.
I need to out drink him.
The night passes a little bit after the drinking, of course. And in the morning, as you come down, sort of prepare yourself, and you have, a little bit of food and stuff for breakfast. Bodging, you wake up with a nice. Well, you two wake up with a nice bowl of stew in front of you.
Oh, delicious! Is it made with ale?
No.
Good. I didn't want them on ale this morning.
And Inns comes in, opens the door, and comes.
That must be open for him.
Yes, Inns comes in.
To the
In
end.
the end.
Every time I leave, it's against my nature.
And he sort of rubs his hands. Definitely, obviously, quite cold outside. And he turns to you and he says, "We sent someone to look for Corona last night. They came back a little bit worse for wear.
Is it unusual that Corona would leave the settlement?
Well, it is. As I say,
She's an agoraphobic.
she left as soon as she read that scroll that you delivered to her. She was in her hut. She was reading this, and then she ran. Well, two of the men ran back down the path.
And she said she left no message.
Oh,
That is an irresponsible action for a lady to take.
I really want to go and make a
Like,
pair
what
of
if she gets a delivery?
Yet we were not supposed to look at that scroll, which suggests to me you were not supposed to know its contents.
I do not question not knowing its contents.
Hey, maybe she's fine.
left instruction.
he says, "Are you all well rested? If so, come with me."
Hey, I believe I'm back at full HP and I've got my ranges back.
Don't worry, he's delusional. he can only ever see 3 of the walls where he's standing.
So obviously, if you want to prepare new spells and stuff, man.
Prepared my
yeah.
spell.
You're prepared for stuff.
It's an extra spell slot, is it? An extra point or something? I don't know.
What?
For me, in second level. I don't know.
Three slots.
3 slots.
Standardized.
Yeah,
Three
like
levels.
1, 3, 6.
In says, "Come with me," and you beckon for you to follow him. He takes you outside. The storm
And
has.
shoot you.
The
So
storm
I'll
has.
prepare all 3 and I can then use a combination of them.
It's not Wanderer.
The storm has passed. Shall we carry on or shall I?
Yeah.
The storm has passed, but the last storm has caused an exceptional amount of snow to fall. There are huge snowdrifts everywhere. You see on the other side of the statue, which is practically all the rest of the base of it has just gone into the snow. On the other side of that, where you see the golems have been making the outpost, like one of the golems is completely down into its head next to one of the things, and the other one, and they've dug huge channels through the snow.
Is there a carpenter in the town?
Yes, then. Yeah, if you want to go.
Yeah.
So those of you
much
that
prettier than
still-
the old one.
Oh no, I don't have.
And the rest of you
I think it's
following
like
in,
Hero gets
yes?
his toy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll follow the man. Do we not need to dig out the doof?
The what?
Maybe not the big
The
rocky.
doof.
The doof man.
What is do?
In-
What is this do?
Hey, the big
I
rock.
speak there's
that,
more than
you know,
tongue.
No, they're not ours.
I know, but they're not going to do a lot if they're buried up to their noggins in snow.
They'll be fine.
Okay, if you think so.
The
in-
golems he's on about.
I know.
Why is he calling them doofs?
They're like big dwarves. Doofs. You never heard of a doof?
He's not quite right
It's
in
a
the head.
dove. A dove. It's
No,
a
they're
white bird.
like those birds that.
Yes, that's probably for the best. Joke on that snowflake.
Silence.
Oh god. Oh, I need to wait for somebody to learn silence.
Anyway, Inns leads you through snow and eventually
I
takes
can
you
do
to
slot that as well.
a hut. And you see outside there are 2 men standing outside with cudgels in their hands. And he leads you inside.
Where are we going, sorry?
That's
Two
not
miners
mining
He said
with
he's
goal.
taking you to see Havar.
2 miners with what in their hands?
Cudgels.
Cudgels. I thought you said cuttles. Or
No, he's using a real word.
Yeah.
Unlike
Cudgels are
doofs.
He takes you inside, and inside you see Havar kneeling down next to the side of the
Leaning
bed.
down.
Kneeling down next to a bed where one of the miners, in the same sort of outfit as the miner's been wearing, one of his arms is bloodied and torn, and he's clutching it to his chest. And there's another man there trying to sort of tending to his wounds.
I'll look at Bright Eyes.
What the devil happened here?
In says, better
What,
look
the
at
tears?
Havar. And In sort of steps back.
What happened here?
This man, he's the one we sent to try and find Corona last night.
She bit him.
What happened to it?
The man sort of like tries to get up, and the man sort of lets him sit back down, and he goes, he went to try and find them. He was ambushed on the road. He was attacked by something. He didn't say what. They were cloaked and masked.
What? Oh,
Oh,
humans,
no.
thank goodness.
Not the bullets.
He
Do you want a drink?
What the hell was that?
The man is sort of like...
Bodger, just let him rest.
Take the edge
I'm
off.
not here.
No.
Why were
Let
you?
him
I'm the
rest.
carpenters.
Let him rest.
I will do a medicine check to see how injured he looks.
He's putting it on.
It's just a scratch.
It's not his blood.
16.
He looks like
He'll live.
he's had a lot of like stab wounds to one side of his body and like up in the top half of his arm. But nothing that was particularly
Fatal.
fatal.
Life,
But it's-
mortal.
Mortal. He's just very. He's
Yeah,
lost
he's
a
been
lot of
stabbed.
blood, and he's walked back during the night in the cold, back to here, sort of thing.
I make a good film. Human beings are not designed to survive. Yeah.
But he looks like he'll live if he's given regular medical attention.
Can you describe your attackers?
The man tries to speak.
Is there
up.
not a way
The-
you
the
can do
medic-
something to fix him?
I
The
can't.
medic
I,
tries to like make him sit down, but he sort of sits up, like adamant to tell you, and he says,
Hold on, lad.
Bodger,
We've got a magic man.
Bodger, let him talk.
You might hit yourself.
he says, they were, they couldn't have been much bigger than 5 foot, something like
Oh,
that.
James.
They were cloaked in black and red, and they came out of the snow. I didn't see them.
How do you mean out of the snow?
It was the storm last night.
how did a creature come out of white snow draped in black and you didn't
No.
see it?
And red.
No.
Does he mean out of the snow? Or
No,
does he mean
no.
out of the snow?
I mean out of the...
Did you come out of the shadows?
I mean out of
Out of the
the...
night
Out of the dark.
Out of the,
Hey.
out of the storm.
Yes.
Out the storm.
Yes. And he's sort of touching his arm.
Not the dark.
And they asked nothing of you.
No, they just attacked me.
How
Did
on
they-
earth did you escape these creatures?
I turned to run and fell off the side and landed in a snowdrift.
Say one thing for this man. Say that he's lucky.
I came to a couple of minutes later, and I counted my lucky stars.
Have any of you encountered these?
How many stars did you have?
Perhaps you should listen to the actual question that isn't just trolling you.
Havar said, turned around and we've not had any
No,
game
no,
with
okay.
it, but they sound like those
Probably
bandits.
like those.
And Amy says, bandit?
These
No,
are
they wouldn't attack us.
These are no mere
There
bandits.
wasn't there a bullet.
Yes,
No,
he was
no.
stabbed by 5 cloaked bullets.
I've been stabbed in the arm with bullets before.
Bullet babies. He's...
Half bullet. That's not a relationship anyone wants to think about.
well, he says...
Show us on this map where you went.
Show us on this doll where they touch
Where,
it.
show us on this door where they stabbed you.
He
Can you
leaves
not
it-
see the shattered remains of my arm?
He leans over and sort of tries to like trace the route back down there, and it looks like that he was attacked not far away.
market.
Yeah, not far away from where the bandit hut was.
Right.
That you
The bullets went out.
We should
Could be
investigate the
danger.
scene. While the storm may have raged last
The
night,
guys
there may yet be
he lies
flames.
back down.
You made Earth of Company.
The guy lied back down.
Did you land a blow to them?
No, I was taken completely by surprise.
How come you were on your own? Surely it was a dangerous job.
I didn't think I was going to be attacked.
Well,
All I was
there's
asked
like
to do...
creatures on
Once
the mountain.
again, Corona's ignorance wounds her own people.
You think like with bears and there's the spiders and all sorts of on these mountains. It's never going to be safe to go out on your own at night.
Inns,
You're awfully judgmental.
I know.
Mr. Sleepy.
And I went out on my own at night and I found a campsite.
Inns steps forward and he says, maybe you should have a look at this scroll that was delivered. I mean, I know it wasn't...
Oh, did she
Corona
not take
left
it?
to the scroll.
As far as I know, yes, it's still in her hut.
Okay. Right.
I mean, I know you weren't meant to see it, but maybe...
Aye, well, some man's been stabbed.
If
She's
it was
gone missing.
if it was left, it's a sign that we should read it.
It could be from that bat.
It could be a clue
And
as to where
since
she's gone.
Corona has shown
Yeah.
such a lapse in judgment, we would be just as guilty as her to show it ourselves.
Aye, unless it makes us scream and run off to you. Because that's not going to be good.
Well, I promise to not look at the scroll, so I will leave the scroll reading to you.
I don't think I promised.
Can-
And also, I don't believe in a promise when there's clearly a
Can-
sign it's to be
Can
read.
someone read the scroll?
So you
And
guys are
then-
making... well,
And then
he
you
says,
can-
I can take you to her hut.
Very good point.
Because you
Wait,
never read
I
in the
didn't,
scroll.
Alright,
I didn't agree to not hear.
So
the
Inns is
scroll.
going to need you to.
Okay, so you're going to read it
Meanwhile,
aloud.
Drogon, you
I went to
stand
the
outside, you can see a carpenter who's trying to shovel snow away from
Carpenters
his.
love seeing Dragonborn turn up. Oh look, it breathes fire.
Trying to shovel snow
This
away
one
from the
does,
entrance to
some
his,
don't.
his hut.
Yes,
You see
but
this-
it's one of those racial stereotypes.
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
all breathe
You
on.
can see there's a whole bunch of like logs stacked to one side. It's quite a low stack.
Come on,
It
then.
breathes acid. It's not
He's
just
slowly taking a bath.
And I'm
of course.
6'6".
It's like that, you know,
You're twice.
hello?
Come on, then. You got any planks of wood?
A carpenter.
Yes. Yes.
Hello.
You said logs. I don't know if you made any into
Hello,
planks
do you
yet.
actually do any work?
Right.
Yes, of course.
You've seen, obviously, me and my 4 travelling friends.
I have seen you around, yes.
Right. The plan
With a
is,
sled.
I don't know if you've heard of skiing before.
Oh, fuck.
Oh dear God.
Basically, my idea is to make travelling up and down this arduous mountain
Not bad.
path and
Skis aren't going to make it any easier to go.
cross country. Basically, make travelling quicker.
Hey, we can make some tennis rackets.
He says.
Is there a husky shop?
I would have thought a sledge
He
would
says.
probably be easier than
I-
skis.
We can put that
I've
on
never really made anything like that before, but.
Right. All they are, long planks with a pointy bit at one end. That's all it
The
is.
ski industry is very upset with you for saying this.
He goes.
We're going to be equipped with wooden
He
spears.
says. Suppose I can make.
You said a sledge is shit.
I'll have to.
It's the bottom of the sledges that you put on your feet.
He says I'll have to charge you for it.
That's fine.
Usually I do not charge.
It's an odd request, but you know, and also because I'm flippant and it's all this kind of
I like this
entertaining
idea that
thing.
while
It's
we're
like
in
I'm gonna,
medieval stasis,
I'm gonna-
Dragonborns have invented skiing.
yeah, I'm gonna try and spread a craze
He
into
says.
my stuff.
Certainly
He
great.
says, "Come back with me later, and maybe."
Don't worry about it. Right, thank you.
I'll have a tinker. And he goes,
Brilliant.
No, you're a
Brilliant.
carpenter, not a tinker.
Brilliant.
That's a class.
I'll have a car.
Right. So, are you going to meet these?
I'll enter.
On the way back, we
Yes.
bump into him on the way to
You step out of
Corona's
there,
place.
and Drogon is walking.
Cooperative storytelling.
to go
And
in
in-
Corona's house.
Inns leads you over to Corin's house,
Everything.
and he lets you inside.
Is it a nice house?
The
Does
inside.
does she lock her door?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Is it only a wee house? Like a hut?
I'm about to explain.
As in, is it...
He's about
The
to really
inside,
description.
the inside of Corona's hut is a humble affair. Her bed is a hammock pinned between 2 walls, and there are books filled with numbers all over the floor. A shield hangs on the wall loosely. The space behind it, where a weapon once lay, now noticeably bare.
Why did you need to take the shield?
The scroll case you helped deliver sits on the table, a pile of soot, now the remains of whatever message was inside. A tingle of magic flickers through the air before you.
What's the crest on the shield? Just in case it's important.
It's a
Is it the
a
same
hammer
crest as
and
everybody else
anvil.
has got?
It's a hammer and anvil.
It's not the same.
It's like a dwarf.
Is it a magical shield?
Is it an orky looking? Like the way it's designed?
Come
does
on,
it look-
boys.
History check.
Well, can I try and examine it and see if I think it's an orc symbol and dwarf symbol?
10.
It's a dwarf.
If you insist, I'll get
Oh,
on the
fucking
check.
boy.
Yes, get me this magical shield.
What would that be? Investigation.
11.
Okay, I got 4.
18 on the
Minus
Arcana
one.
check.
I'm checking.
Well, then would it be history?
I will
It would be
so
history.
gladly take her
Which is
shit.
also minus one.
I'll take them.
Sorry, what did you get?
11.
11.
18 on Arcana, 11 on Arcana, 10 on History.
4 on investigation.
Right. It's not magical.
I put something in my
But
eye.
you who got the history check, you recognise it before it's a religious symbol.
Hey,
You don't know what.
the symbol's religious.
17.
Now you put your mind to it, it is the symbol of Moradin, the dwarven goddess.
Oh, so I should have known.
20.
It is the symbol of Moradin, the dwarven goddess smithing.
Right. Is it magical?
No,
Oh,
it's
I might
not.
be
No, piece of
I
crap.
know I should have taken smithing, not brewing.
Why did she leave behind the shield of Moradin?
I don't know.
Moradin? Oh, no.
And he goes, well, this isn't good.
Why is there a tingle of magic in the air? I'm asking
That's
you.
what my
That's the Arcana check.
That's what my
I
Arcana check
will
was
ritually-
for.
Oh, was that
Yeah, that
I
was-
was
yeah,
testing the
no,
shield.
Well,
No,
it's
no.
just surely you're just
No.
trying to drink
I couldn't-
in the
I
magic.
couldn't
No, but
give...
that's not how that
No.
works.
I
It's
will-
not- no.
I
you
will
have to focus your
ritually
attention.
cast detect magic.
I couldn't have
Give
given
me
two
10
shits about
minutes.
this.
And I'll give
Right,
you
you
more.
well, I'm kind of checking the scroll.
Yeah, well, it's
Right.
check, focus on where the actual
Excess
power
of
was coming from.
Right. The scroll is a little bit like a spell scroll. Once the message is read,
It's explosive runes.
It's a good thing we didn't read it on the way. That would have been embarrassing.
It would have been, wouldn't it?
This message will self-destruct in 10 seconds.
So yes, that's why the tingle of magic is coming from the table.
Right. Whatever is in that scroll is in the head of whoever read it, because once it's read, the message is destroyed.
We know she can read.
It's a good job I didn't take it out of the box.
Right?
Insert
would have been
rounds and says, well, I guess the only course of action is to go and try and find her.
Okay, why don't you, sup the magical taste, and then we can track her on the lingering powder that must have been on her fingers when the thing popped.
Well, I was more thinking
It's
about...
not a dog.
It's magic.
Well,
It's not a magic dog.
I was more thinking about using the actual scroll case as a kind of dowsing thing. If the case...
Yeah.
Yeah, if the
There's got to be some lingering
if
magic.
the scroll
hasn't
was
there?
magic, the good
Come
chance
on,
the case
Clifford.
could have been
Yeah,
back.
and that would be left on her, and we could track her by that. We
I'll
already,
give it-
we already have a rough idea of where she went.
I'll give an Arcana check on the scroll casing.
Okay.
Nope, 8.
The scroll case wasn't particularly magical.
Oh, okay.
Can Matt not use his detect magic thing to sort of
He's
get
doing
a
it.
scent?
I am doing
Like,
it.
He's
a
doing
scent.
He's ritualistic.
He's got a ritual.
After
Yeah.
like a little while of seeing, you don't even have to spend the whole 10 minutes doing it. You, because well, it's just like everyone else, what do you do for 10 minutes? But
Touch
yeah,
myself on
you
the
can
hammer.
sense you can sense where the magic was, and it sits around the scroll and that pile of soot, and you can that sort of sense of lingering magic that you felt before when you entered, because you're in tune with that kind of like arcana and stuff like that. It drifts out of the door, and you can sort of feel it in the back of your mind.
It's like a cartoon where he's
Yes,
A
like that.
purple.
It's like Pepe Le Pew. It's going on. You
he's
can
going
feel
to
it
rape the
just drifting away.
Come on, Clifford. You big red dog. Let's get gone. You magical dog, you!
There is a magical essence in this direction.
Well, you know, they might not be. I'm flippant.
Also, maybe perhaps
You can see magic!
That's weird. Storyteller a bit. It is entirely possible that this is a defense mechanism of the scroll. For instance, had the scroll been delivered by those of the scrupulous character, and they wished to know who had illicitly read the scroll, this trail would lead to the culprit. So we can use that means to follow Corona. That's a pretty good idea.
What school of magic is it?
Ben
Ben never knows. He does not know the schools of magic.
God don't know magic!
Writing.
I guess it would be illusionary magic.
Really?
I don't know, to destroy, or enchanting magic maybe.
I would probably go with enchantment.
Enchanting to destroy a...
But yeah, how about that? That's a pretty good
Just
justification.
good reasoning as anything.
Yeah, because imagine if he'd been like, oh no, we didn't get a scroll. Yes, you did, and you read it. I can smell it on you.
Yeah, do you want
It's
to
happened before.
do you want to track the
But it
trace
wasn't
the-
Yes, go, Bloodhound.
Wait.
I can.
If it's magic ye seek, then I hope you find what your eyes do seek.
Do you just want to see?
Secret seek.
Maybe.
know how distracting
me.
it is. But I'm trying to follow his trail of magic, and you
Did
play your magic
peek.
instrument right
Yeah,
next to
exactly.
me.
I'm just gonna muddy your horse.
It was a different seek.
Also, that's bardic magic, not scroll magic,
Right.
librarian magic.
It was an imperfect
It's the
rhyme.
magic of reading.
It says, I'll get back to looking after the man who please go. if you
Hey,
can
what's
find
his name? Just in case
Please
we ask
go.
him he's done.
Please leave.
him. You can decide his name.
Okay, Gavin.
Oh, don't give him this power, Ben.
It's
Please, he will
Gavin.
ask every NPC.
Gavin!
Gavin.
Gavin, the wounded man.
Gavin.
I'm not even going to write it down. I don't even care.
Yeah, so
Get
are
it!
you going to go out and try and follow this magic
Yes.
sense then, yeah? Okay.
Right. I'm going to
Taste
follow it.
for it.
Taste the thrill.
Excellent.
It's heading
Lead on,
back
Brad.
down
Okay,
the mountain.
right. Well, I'm going to walk next to him and I'm going to be checking that the snow's safe to walk on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because we ain't gone back to get.
Follow your
We haven't yet been back to get these
bright
skis.
They're not invented yet.
eyes.
They haven't yet invented
Did
skis.
you say I'm going to check the snow is safe?
Well, that we don't end up walking off the precipice.
How do you check snow is safe?
Every foot should eat some. Still snow.
No!
Still
This
snow.
was yellow! No!
Wait. No, this is a rock. It's a rock.
You
How?
have inspiration for
Who
your
made this rock?
decision to try and follow the magic.
Yay!
Inspiration can be used
Exploit.
by the person that
Yeah,
can
yeah.
be shed around.
What does is it
D4 roll.
No, you can
You
have
get
advantage.
advantage.
Inspiration's advantage.
I can have advantage on roll. Can I have an advantage on an advantage?
Or you can give
Or you can
advantage.
give
Right,
advantage.
now that's an example where I wouldn't allow advantage to stack. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, but we're not talking about that.
I know, but I'm just trying to...
Follow your nose, bright eyes.
You don't know how detect
Follow
magic works, do
your
you?
nose, bright eyes.
I don't smell the
You're
magic.
lovely,
I
man!
hope this will guide you through the
Lies.
day and night to follow your nose, bright eyes.
Do I get disadvantage?
You fall off a cliff.
I told you this room was different!
Right, so you're leading the way, are you?
Yes.
So you're leading the way, Matt, yeah?
Well, he's the only one with the arcanic sense.
Apparently.
With your...
I'm gonna-
You're not
You've
supposed to.
We'll
I
do
don't
this
smell.
check. And make sure
Numbers. I bloody don't smell
Numbers.
magic. I don't smell magic.
You've just got to keep
Right,
that
right.
I've
composure.
got a feeling
I'll
for
see
it.
where the trail
It would normally have been a survival check, but I'll let you roll Arcana.
Divine
Following
Jimmy
that,
Bomb here
not
probably
the-
knows it.
Would you rather roll survival?
Why don't you just give him a 2 bonus because he has survival and arcana?
You can
Or
roll
advantage,
you
because
can roll
he's good at both
advantage.
things.
You can roll
Yay, advantage!
Yay, I like it.
Hurrah!
What am I using?
survival.
He's a survival!
That was useless advantage.
2 9s!
8 plus
A Wales
17.
vagina!
21.
Right.
Ooh, we
As
found
you're-
her.
You trudge back the way that it was very familiar to you. It's the way that you came up the mountain.
Very
so
nice.
one
If
way
only
up.
we had a quicker way to get down here.
And as you round
Planning.
a corner, you can feel that the magical sense intensifies for a short moment and then dissipates.
I'm not concentrating on this. He's doing all the work.
You didn't care.
And ahead
I'm
of you,
flippant.
Ling,
We know you don't
you
concentrate.
see, obviously the snow is just basically covered.
Is it safe?
Is
Is it safe snow?
it is safe.
Hey, we're not going to walk off a cliff because it's covered in snow, but there's actually near rocks underneath.
You see a snowdrift, and there's like bright red patches in the snow, and an arm is sticking out. Of
What colour's the arm?
we couldn't have got there without
you know,
that.
you said it was like a flash of magic.
Yes.
Is it the same? Is it
Ooh. Yeah.
is it still the same school of magic?
It is still the same school of magic, and it seems it seems more intense here. But it's like when someone sprays perfume in a room,
It lingers.
and it lingers for like a second. And it's
Yeah.
like, whoa, that's intense, and then it dissipates. It's a bit
Or when
like-
someone sprays links.
Hang on. So exactly the same as the trail.
Yes, and it's very intense for a second,
Exploded.
and then it's back to the same thing. And it only happened as soon as you cottoned onto like this spot ahead of you.
I will go to the spot ahead of me and
Well,
see
there's a
what
hand,
the
isn't
hand
there?
in the
So-
snow
Yeah.
is.
Does it look like a lady's hand or a gentleman's
Just
hand?
dig him out, Porter.
Right,
It
well,
could
yeah,
be
we'll start.
one of the zombies!
Porter, dig him out.
First, who's in front?
Yay.
Right.
I'm
Roll
still-
a perception.
Well, I'm obviously right
I know
behind
you're
right
right
hands,
behind.
just to
I
keep
know
him
you're right
safe.
behind.
Roll perception check, man.
You do like perception checks.
Yay! Lucky for
As you're
us.
stepping further forward, you notice that the snow ahead of you, right in front of the body, is divoted down, and it's like suspiciously divoted down.
I do not think that. I didn't see it.
You like something in the back of your mind nags, and you're like,
Quick, Porter,
I can't see her walking behind them.
dig the hand out.
Dig the hand.
What a hand! Do you want a hand? Right, so let's go.
Dig it out.
Okay, I get one of my arrows and I try and stick it in the suspiciously divoted bit.
right. As you reach out and stick your arrow in the snow, a huge bear trap springs out of the snow and just snaps
trap.
the arrow in half. Roll initiative.
Are we fighting the trap? Oh,
You'll
We
see-
win! Experience!
quick, 5 more traps. Yes, my good run of initiative continues.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is it less than mine?
10. You're mine more than yours.
Trap.
trap. I was busy juggling my axes
I
while I was talking
I
along.
did
so-
roll 2 more.
You were busy
Magic
making
roll.
inappropriate jokes about
I
people.
was trying to get you to dig the hand out.
I was gonna. Well, I was juggling my axes and he apparently spotted it, so I couldn't have done nothing.
One sec.
Oh no, you haven't had an accident, and
Happens to the best of us. I'm the worst.
shall we set up the fight, see what the context is, and then order food?
pizza.
Yeah.
I bought some food.
No, I already ate.
What?
I already ate.
I thought that was someone's phone.
Is that still there?
Why on earth would you play that when we're going to die?
Right, so this is
I feel that I'm just
right
running
there.
this
So
way.
could you draw yourselves where you were standing?
Which way did we come from then?
This way.
I'm right at the back.
So that's...
And to give you an idea of distance, that's about 20.
Hey, fuck.
You're much bigger
I'm not getting nowhere.
I presume Bodger was next. And then Dodger.
Well, I would have been right by him because I was trying to.
Yeah,
There's
So
enough
no,
room
no,
to stand 2 people on the pack. as
I'm
it were.
right at the back.
'Cause this is, it's not a
Being
like straight
flippant.
off the edge.
Yeah.
It's, you know, a rolling.
Hey, roly poly.
Okay.
Hey,
Do
wait,
you want to put the
roly
enemy?
poly.
Do you want to put the enemies
Yeah,
on
but I'll put the enemies on and like describe the
Yeah, yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, like, roly poly is there always is.
Have you tried the Saddler's Red, Sean?
No.
Do you want to try it, man?
Hey.
I think that's one of the nicest reds that there are. Wait, let's let let's let Ben do his
Nope.
Right, this is
unsafe snow.
this is like 10 foot up,
Ah, raised. Okay, cool.
and it goes around that way.
He's drawing an OS map.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out the best way to do contour.
Yeah.
Couldn't you have bought a 3D whiteboard?
Could have done.
A 3D printer. Well, just wait now.
Yeah, I'm going to print out the battle scene. Hang on, someone's moved. I need to print it again. G. Goblin.
Gods! No, gods!
Multiple gods.
We're fighting
Giants.
That increased when Ben said, "Oh, I can put you against much harder enemies now level 2." Gods, it is.
As the trap
Grimlocks.
unsuccessfully captured you, but snaps this arrow in half. Ahead of you, bursting out of the snow itself, 3 gnolls burst out with spears ready, and they're like,
G, that's clever.
Silent G.
they're all of them are like very tatty and covered. Some of them are like blood, like slicking back their hair and stuff like that.
Wonderful.
And they're all dressed in. It looks like someone tried to put robes on them, but they've ripped it apart and put them like tied them in different ways and stuff.
Cultist.
And then up here on the top, 2 more gnolls burst out from behind some rocks and pull bows back.
And we had some sort of fog.
Cool. And now we can.
Right then.
Oh, sorry, actually, tell me your initiative and then I can write the.
17.
I got 5. I'm gonna
You got
go
5.
last. Because I don't want to
10
go
for
first.
Lee.
Has anyone said their initiative?
21.
And
15.
Woo!
Is that +2 I get now?
Much better.
Anyone done, yeah? After a brief pizza break, the heroes return.
Right,
Not that we're in the picture.
Drogon. What are you casting?
Magic
missile.
I'm going with Magic Missile, my
Are
man.
you
Who
going
are you
to-
casting it
We
at?
got numbers!
Depends on the word then.
Remember, you don't have to
choose
roll
a-
to hit.
I don't have to roll to hit, no, that's right. Ooh, abracadabra. So I can choose up to 3.
Look a fucking
No,
bastard.
3 darts. Choose
3 darts, and I need some D4.
2 and
Thank you. And I'll go for.
1 on 2, 2 on 3.
I'm thinking G4. Oh, I suppose. Cause
You know what, mate? I take out the meleeers, right? And then I'd shoot the meleeers, and then I'd lie down as your next action, so that the ranged attacks won't.
Yeah.
Because realistically, we're going to stop the meleeers getting
Yeah,
through.
but they can see down at him lying down.
It's still more cover. It's
Is it?
snow.
Yeah, but he's back here.
No.
So if he hits
No,
these,
mechanically, is it cover or him lying down? He's
No,
prone.
but I'm not talking about mechanic. No, in combat, it's advantage. From shooting, it's got to be cover. That's how. That's how being shot
but
works.
being,
No,
being
he's
elevated.
like-
No, but it's still a harder to hit.
And
Right, Jack,
and
who's
shoot
using
it.
I'm gonna go for G1.
No.
Let's do top of the order, shall we? Go on!
Do you just put all on G1?
All
Yeah,
on
on
G1.
G1.
So that's 6, 9 damage.
Cool.
9 force damage. That makes the difference. And
On what number?
G1. G1.
He's like leapt out of the snow and he's lunging towards Ling.
And
then
and I
one hits
will-
him, he's like, ah!
I'll-
And another one, and then he's knocked back onto his hind legs and he struggles.
Because obviously, I don't know the range of what they're holding. I don't know what the range they're holding, but I know I've got infinitely much better range than that lot.
They're holding spears.
No, the shooty guys.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
I don't know what their range is. I've got infinitely in a range contest. I am going to beat them. I'll back up.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Doctor.
Oh, right.
Oh,
How far do you move?
No.
It's just
30 feet.
Oh, is he D and I'm DO?
No, you're
Your
D.
DO. Because
Oh.
I know I usually do that, but then you said you were sitting next to him and I'd already done a dig,
Right, okay,
so I figured it was easy to put you as Doe.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Not
yeah.
Doe for
Yeah.
Doctor.
That's you.
A
Cool.
female
He's not
deer.
called Doctor.
And he
And
was
he was Dr. Agard.
And you're the
That's what
the arrow.
Dr. Logan.
Dr. Hogan.
Um,
The dragon.
I need a spoon.
The knoll towards the back with the bow snarls at you when the trap didn't work, pulls back his bow, and fires at you.
I'm kind of glad about this.
What?
Well, you got 1 hit points
Something
then?
disgusting and spoon cheese
I'd
out
like
the
him to
wall.
just do 1 hit point of damage.
Can't let it go to
Although
waste.
actually any damage you take is...
That is 16.
That doesn't hit because I have a shield.
Booyah!
You reflexively go for your shield off your back and you bring
Right,
it just in time
yours.
and it flies off.
I'd like to think he got stuck in your shield.
Azura.
Oh,
You've seen 3 darts, hit 1.
I will point out, these two are close to each other and these two are going, but they're not
Adjacent.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get it.
Just like-
Right, can I
so
spend my bonus action to take a perception check to make sure there aren't any more fucking traps?
Okay.
Right. Obviously, in the immediate... I'm going to aim to run at G...
In front of you.
At G1, I'm going to aim to just...
Yeah, cool.
So to check there aren't any traps, I got 14.
how high is this?
10 feet.
10 foot up.
Oh.
And it's sheer, so you'd have to climb up it.
Would it be a strength check? And
It's
Yeah,
acrobatics
it's
or athletics to climb up it.
Is acrobatics climbing as well?
You can choose.
Oh man, I'm going to be up that like a fucking shot.
I'm going to be up there
Right,
like a shot.
there are no more traps in front of you. It seemed like this was their like one shot
Yeah,
to
okay.
get someone who was like.
Then,
So they didn't seem to be. They don't seem very well planned.
right. Then,
That was Norm.
then,
Oh,
I
half
will,
hour, 45 minutes, please.
then I will dart
So 20 minutes.
through the snow.
Yep.
And then as I close into G1, sort of skid to a halt to create a spray of snow, and then through the blizzard.
Like
stab
you
into
did to
his
the
throat.
wolf?
No, I used my arm, actually. So, and this is just a wolf that walks on 2 feet. So,
Azora, have you got the blood?
As you get closer, you see that all
Yes.
of their fur is properly slicked back with like red, like what we assume is blood. So,
style their hair, don't I?
Oh, because it's daytime, isn't it?
That is.
be a mat. Oh, I
Do they charge? Is that a thing?
There is no charge.
There is no charge, only move. 17.
yes, you
You
have.
had 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had 6.
Oh, you get a bonus from the weapon, don't you, as well?
No, you get a bonus from
Oh,
2
from the proficiency.
from being 2.
Being level 2.
No.
Hero. Well, being a hero.
Yeah, right. That's 8 damage.
Cool. Yeah.
And God, how much more damage I will do
Into number 1. Yeah?
Pass me the bottle opener, please.
Why could you go, use a D8 domination dice?
Was
Yeah,
G1 who you cast on?
Ah, yes.
You lunge forward and stab it through his shoulder. He's still up, but you've wounded him.
I will use my action surge.
Okay.
And as it
Is
does
that
it
a long rest
as
or a
it-
short rest?
as it goes
It's like
and it goes up, I'll go under the throat.
Cool. Go for it.
Active, he gets a bonus action.
I hit.
Another action. It's not a bonus action, he gets to perform a second action.
And I do 11 pierce damage straight to its throat.
Yeah, you
And then
it's
use
reached
your
back
short rest to get it back.
And faster than the eye can
It
see.
goes in almost. It's a little bit like a mirror of the guy that killed the wyvern. It goes up through the bottom of the jaw and.
It's going to be a good technique. I'm going to need to.
Hey, it's a
G1.
pain.
Hooray! Yes, go technique of damage piling. Because we are intelligent and gnolls are silly.
The
I
one.
thought you were referring to us being the highest
No,
intelligence in the group.
No, we are also nice.
No,
I'm
number
minus
5
1.
looks to be their
Minus
leader.
2.
As you look at him, he's got one eye missing, and he's got a collection of different types of weapons strapped
No,
all
who?
over. Number 5.
Oh,
He's got a collection of different weapons strapped all over his body.
now you tell me.
He lunges forward and goes with you with his spear. So could you move G5 next?
Damn
to
right I can. Nice and close. Bitch be dead.
Ah! Fireball down my ass.
And then
Right, I see.
Can you just
as I see him coming into the strike, I'm going to backflip with my blade within this guy's neck, so it like twists around as I dodge out of the way of the blade. I mean, obviously I'm
For
not
the
dodge.
spell area effect. It's
How
at the
could you get
start
that
of spells.
No.
Oh,
This is just me trying to be cool.
What's your AC?
18.
Oh,
as I flip it,
He's
go in, and I'm
like,
sprayed by the blood of his ally into his eyes.
No. Blood 20 foot range.
20
feet around.
within 20 feet of it.
No!
20 foot. 10
Glorious.
feet radius, 20
You
feet.
know nothing!
There's
No!
10 feet radius.
Dodger?
So it's a 10-foot radius.
Tis you, Dodger?
Dodger.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what I said.
Dodger.
Yeah, we're figuring out, right, we're doing circles.
He's gonna cast sleep!
We're doing circles.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing.
So how far away is Azor from G3?
Based on that 20 feet,
20,
10 feet up. So 20 feet as the crow flies.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 feet is the
Fine,
crow
Thunderous.
flies. Is G5 between G3 and Azora?
He's where he is on the map.
Yeah, so
He's moved basically to stop Azura
Yeah.
getting to G4.
Because the
So,
other
okay.
G1 was there, so I'm assuming the body was still
Yeah.
stood up
Okay.
when he moved in.
Okay, so that's
He's past Azura.
That-
Yes.
yeah, that's
I'm
20.
going to see how good my backflip
He's
was.
not on your side of the net.
Yeah, he's on the top. Okay, I will cast sleep. Pointing
And
at.
somehow Bodge just goes.
21 on my acrobatic check to flip.
There's a lot of blood. And it was artfully done.
Yeah, exactly. I look good.
It was like
You
wine.
wrote your name with it
Right,
where it
cool,
landed.
yeah.
Sorry.
Roll your sleep. Boo-doo.
It landed in forming
So
a
these
perfect
two are going to
outline.
sleep, are they?
And potentially G5.
Well, G5.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I very much doubt it, but.
These
I
are
mean-
all uninjured, aren't they?
Yes.
So, no. Right, so go on.
I'm just wondering what the rule is on simultaneous hit point.
GM's discretion, whatever.
You pick a point and
That's
it's
the
closest
point.
first.
Closest to the point.
It's probably going to be, it's only going to be the one.
Yeah, it's should be the one. 9, 13, 18.
Cool.
Or
Number
nine.
3 at the back. He goes, and then when he misses with the attack, and then he goes, and just goes into the snow.
Cool.
Does he have to take a check?
No, it's
No, he's
But
just out.
no, he's right next to a 10-foot drop and he's
He's
just
fast
fallen
Standing,
asleep.
stepping, he's away from it. He's
Yeah.
not gonna fall.
You're not going to stand right on the edge of the ledge, are you? And be like,
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
think he's up waking up. He fell off.
I know. I'm not saying exclusively for our right. I'm saying he's on the edge of the 10-foot fucking drop.
Number
Oh,
number
sleep
2 pulls back his bow and fires at Ling as well.
They really take.
technically, he couldn't even see you now because of the ledge.
Well, yeah.
That's 17.
Not in my shield, bitch.
Man, this shield isn't paying dividends.
Yeah, you've now got an arrow.
Oh, is this the dwarven
Ah.
shield? Is this the
No,
dwarven shield?
no. This is
Link, it is now your turn.
this Bahamut shield.
Get close so I can disadvantage.
Is it made from Bahamut's too?
Actually, no, you don't need this. Although disadvantage on AC 18 is brutal.
Yeah. I am going to prepare.
Bright eyes, take cover.
I will,
Behind your shield.
I will.
Behind Potter!
I will move to something that's a bit out of the way of the shield, if it's on a partial cover,
Yeah.
and then I will prepare a spell for when he ends his turn.
Okay. So move yourself where you want to stand.
Ah, yeah.
Where do you want us?
There are snowdrifts
no!
on either side. So if you
He's
want
going to cast sleep on me!
Yeah, go behind the snowdrift.
He just doesn't know what
Where's
to
the
cast
green?
himself.
Cheers.
Green. There you go, man.
Fury
Just in case you needed that back. I didn't look at you, sorry.
It's just a fact. It's not armor.
Oh, right.
Forward. Dwarves.
You
Surprise, surprise.
Oh, Steve's got some of
I
those.
thought you were like
ranges
this.
from out of time.
Those are trapped in the
So,
snow.
okay,
Right. So you're preparing.
Someone
Yeah.
put a dog to it in here.
Then maybe you want to do a dual four for Frostgrave.
Number 4 runs at. Let me roll.
Does he run through my...
Does he run to Ling?
He
Serious?
runs at Bodger.
That was very... That is a ballsy fucking knoll.
At the moment, I'm only holding 2 axes.
Oh,
Juggling.
he's holding a fucking loot.
No, tambourine.
Oh, you're right. Much more
So my
threatening.
magical tambourine.
Like a-
15.
You're like a minstrel.
Hey.
Lord of the Rings.
What?
Hey.
Is that a hit?
Yes.
Right, okay.
That's what I means. It means yes.
Okay.
Yeah, alright.
Take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And Bodger is like goes through your
How many
leg, and
hit
you're like,
points do you have as a total?
18.
I'm still reduced to more than your hit point total.
Yes.
Bodger.
End of his. Oh, yeah.
You have
his
better
turn, sorry.
constitution than me, and you're a barbarian. Why wouldn't
Yeah,
you
this
have more?
this knoll has basically stuck a spear into your thigh, and you're like,
It's in the bone! It's in the bone!
is that rage?
I'm going to rage as a bonus action.
Oh, that's his keyword, isn't it?
Oh, you two bloody axes.
I
It's
know.
going to be one-handed.
Okay, I'll switch to my two-handed axe for this one attack, then I'll go back to two because it's mathematically better.
Whatever you do. So you
Yeah, but
crit
if
with the
it
hand
had
axe.
been a great axe, it would be 2.
Cool. Roll your damage for the hand. The Knoll is slightly surprised that this didn't like bring you down, and then he's going as an
4d6.
axe comes down at his head.
Nobody
No,
stabs
it's
the leg.
It's doubled.
Yeah,
Only
it's
one
1d6
axe.
because it's hand axe.
Oh,
Exactly, that's
okay.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Which is better than
8.
They've got 2d12.
2d6 is
plus
better than
6, 14.
2d12.
I thought it was 4d.
Yeah.
No, it does
Oh.
1d6.
No, I don't. I
A great sword.
Yeah, you bring the axe down.
That's
No,
It's,
a
what
great
it's
sword
invested in
does
like
2d6,
twisting the spear, and you're
and a great
just like
axe
axe
does
right into
1d12.
the top of the
Yeah,
shoulder, and then
Personally,
it's
I
like you
would
pull it out. And
the
it's like,
odds on a 2d6.
Well, yes, because it's better.
oh no, he didn't move, did he? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Prepare
personally,
myself.
I
Does
do
your,
early
does your
odds.
stealth still trigger or?
I prepared it for the end of his turn, actually.
Okay, so yes, it's the end
On
of
my
his turn, so
personal
yeah.
view,
Okay.
matches mathematics.
Wasn't quite what I was expecting to happen.
What are you
but
saying,
oh well,
great
but
sword?
still
I
a
didn't
spell.
expect to be charged.
What?
No, I didn't expect you to be charged
I was going to
either.
charge
Great
G5 or
2d6.
run
That's
it
what I was
Great
expecting
axe
to
is
happen.
Yeah,
You
no,
can charge
but what I was
D5.
like, is
So
that-
it's not quite as good as I expected it
I
to
know,
be.
yeah, I know.
Or were you going to give me the blessing?
No. What I was going to do,
I was just saying what
That's
does
I'm going
do
to cast
2d6.
command
Oh, right, okay,
on
okay.
G5.
That's why when you look at it,
Oh,
it's
so
very
it could
Right.
be.
Yeah,
A
G5,
hand
make a
axe
wisdom
is
saving throw of DC 14.
It's the same as a
14.
normal greatsword.
That's better.
You can command G2, make it walk off the edge.
Oh, same as great sword. sorry,
You
sorry,
seem to
sorry,
have got inside its mind.
Flee!
Marginally better
It
than
must
great
use
axe.
its action to get as far away as it can.
Okay.
What's that?
You can see there's
G5
fright.
has to run away
You can see
from
there
it.
is utter
Oh, so
fright
he'll
in
do
G5.
D6.
What have you done?
No, he has to move away at the fastest he can. He has to
It's
run
not a
away.
it's not a disengage.
You
Back to
will
the top.
provoke an opportunity
Rogan.
attack.
Oh, that's nice. Good shot.
Oh, but is that on his turn? Yeah?
Right.
Yes.
What have you done?
What were you
Flee.
planning on doing? Were you going to
He's
make him
making
Command.
G5 flee.
Flee.
Nice, man.
Is there a command kill yourself?
You can't do that.
No, you
it
can't do
specifically call that as something that you can't.
Could
do
you
to
make
hurt
G2
yourself.
jump off? Oh,
No, it can't specifically hurt
Do
itself.
Yeah, that's
But
why
it
it's
could-
level
Right, I'm gonna go for a firebolt.
Like G2
Okay,
could have
at
kicked
the sleep-
G3 off the
Oh,
edge.
the sleeping one will wake
You
up.
can't
Yeah.
see the sleeping one.
Yeah.
The sleeper.
G2, sorry, G2. Yeah, everyone else is in
Has
combat.
anyone else hit anything?
Yes, I did 14 damage.
Well,
to
dude,
Noel.
hit G4 then, man.
Will I be able to?
I'm probably in the way.
Oh no!
Like, how do you know how tall a knoll is?
How tall are you?
They're like
I am
6
3
foot, aren't they?
foot
11.
11.
Then I can
Is he-
see him. I
Is he
imagine.
within 5 feet of you?
Why?
Because that's a ranged. I presume you're using a ranged attack.
No,
Yeah.
he's here.
Oh, you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
He's
right
like
at the
way
back.
just
down.
on next
He's
to
practically back in the camp.
Yeah. Right.
No, you're quite happy that the Knoll stabbed him because you can see that as it ran towards Bodger, it was like, and then he decided to go for glory.
Right. I'm going.
Well, I like to think that he wasn't decided, so I made his mind up for him by,
Yeah.
by dragging the
Right,
body.
I'm Bodger in the way.
Right.
Fire gun.
I'm
bolter.
firing at the
G4, yeah.
Like a
G4. Right, here we
I was
go.
like, as soon as I wrote down the G's, I was like, fucking.
Abracadabra!
I'd say
That's good.
Why
Yeah.
was the
Command
not
flee is
one
always-
It's not bad.
No.
almost as good as distant whispers.
There is another
That'll
knoll. There's
be-
always another knoll.
Flight!
I'm waiting for one to
That'll
shout.
be
Jack.
20 altogether.
You hit him.
Right, 10d10
You
damage.
blast him in the side with a firebolt.
That's only one.
The
He
fire
seems-
scene.
I throw a match at him.
As Bodger had brought the axe down on top of the knoll, it had like been crunched down and the
Yeah.
firebolt sort of grazes over it.
In my head, actually, your mohawk took most of the fire.
I don't have much of a mohawk
Yes,
left.
no.
It's getting progressively shorter and I don't know why.
Uh,
It
number
actually makes
3
me 5 foot.
starts snoring in the snow. Azura.
Well, if we wait long enough, he'll just die of hypothermia.
Just stand over him.
Where do you
Those
get
levels of fatigue are gonna really, really harm you.
Azura.
Well, we've got a prisoner. A bit of torture. Well, I've got this chap in front of me. If I stab him, does that
Hamstring
stop
No,
flee?
no, he still has to try and flee.
hamstring him so he can't get very
If
far?
he's fleeing, what happens if I move away from him?
He's got to run as far away as he
I
can.
know, but like,
He's right.
does he still have
I'm
an
going to
attack
say
of
that
opportunity?
he's scared, so he won't attack you.
Oh, well then, I can see
Because
the fear
he's
in
a-
his eyes. Yeah,
He is like, oh my god, I need to run.
yeah, and
he's-
I can
he's
see
about
the,
to turn
I can see the fear in his eyes. Right, then I am going to acrobatically flip. I'm going to like basically
10
walk.
feet.
I'm going to wall run up this bank,
Because it,
right,
so
and
it-
then fucking shank
So-
G2
Alright, make
with
it.
a spinning arc
Okay,
of steel.
the axe
What do I need to climb up?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's yours.
effectively.
Acrobatics or
I
athletics.
know, but what do I need?
Well, I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, I'm just curious. Well, if I haven't made it, we're never getting up. Because that is
25?
24.
Right, yeah, you find the right handholds and you flip up onto the top. You run up.
I want to crouching tiger that shit, man.
Technically, you've got a sword in one
Right,
hand,
you're on-
and your other
you're-
hand is like...
You're on top of the wall.
And I can get G2, yeah?
Yeah, well, how far do you move?
30 feet.
Then yeah, you're fine.
Sweet. A coward strikes from distance, unless it's me.
Or me. Exactly.
Ah! My first critical ever!
I can't sleep again.
Yeah, because I've just appeared.
Told her,
Can I have, like, I want to, in my head, I've launched myself, full body, boom, like sinking on top of him. Nah, that was pretty shit.
I'll say it.
11. I didn't even do as much as I could on one
So,
day.
yeah, imagine.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
then,
like.
then I'll launch back off.
Down the cliff.
No, I'm not suicidal.
Ah!
Nice work, man.
Number
I've locked that down.
5
Like, we don't have to worry about
runs.
that again.
He'll take
Yeah.
the dash action and
Yeah,
move
he just
away.
Yeah.
runs off down the trail.
I mean, how far does he move?
well, he's just run 60 feet.
Yeah.
He is just sprinting down the
But then
down
when
the
he come
path.
back,
That sounds pretty
He'll-
dangerous
he'll
on a
now-
snowy
he'll now
slope.
act as normal.
yeah.
It lasts a round.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to dash back.
Yeah, exactly. He's taking about the fight for 2 rounds.
Unless I run up and cap.
There is a knoll next to you.
Unless I run up and
possible.
cap.
Do you know it's
this
possible
this-
that he won't come back?
Yeah.
Like if we jump
yeah,
this
yeah,
one
yeah.
and this one's
I
asleep.
want
to kill him!
So
That's a great start.
with my tambourine,
Shake it down,
What a way to start an attack.
I shake.
Shake it up.
Yeah, shake it up. My tambourine. I shake it at Knoll 4, who's attacked Bodger, and go, "Ha ha! You chose the wrong dwarf."
Yes, down the wrong one.
Does that? Why are you just running damage?
I'm trying to say.
He has a saving throw.
Yeah.
But don't so he's not too close that it's a
No,
problem to
'cause
cast a spell.
yeah, I mean,
I'm not trying to
it's
just
relative. He's on the other side of Bodger, effectively. So,
No,
No,
I'm not in combat with him. So.
Cool.
what's the spell save?
Wisdom
14.
13.
No, he's like
Did I choose the wrong one?
in his own strange language.
Or no.
What language did...
He
No,
failed.
no.
Hey! Takes 1 psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
If
he
he
passed,
fucking
does
dies
he-
now.
does he-
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens to him.
It's a cantrip.
Oh no, that's fair enough. I mean, the disadvantage is just colossal.
The one on top of the rock with you, he like basically drops his bow as soon as you stabbed him. He reaches for a spear and lunges for you.
Please don't stab me.
Oh,
him.
yeah, you go.
Stab him!
I got my first ever crit.
Oh, he can take some shit.
Off the edge.
No, he didn't hit you. No,
It's snow, isn't it? It's not going to do much damage.
you twist the spear away with your.
Oh yeah. Thanks, man.
I thought you probably want to use shield.
Shield.
What? Sorry?
I thought you probably wouldn't want to use the shield.
No, I never. Using the shield is a sign that I've failed.
Ling, your spell is your divine inspiration favor thee. That's what it
But
was.
he's staring into the
And if
eyes.
you get 17, that's the shield working. Right.
Until he levelled, then there'll be 18.
And 17.
What do you want to do?
Oh,
I
so
take it. No.
Yeah, that
No,
knoll
just 18.
is just down the back.
it's only your top point
well-
level that counts as a shield.
And there's a
Doesn't
knoll
say top
behind
two,
you.
because that's
That's
what
not
shield gives you that extra 2.
You're right.
There is a knoll
I
right
should.
behind me. It is
Yeah.
true.
Fair
He
enough.
seems very perturbed for a second.
17 and 16.
I think.
Right then, I'll cast Sacred Flame. Make it.
It's just guilt on my part,
Is
though. Like,
that a cone or?
No, it's
It's,
No,
just,
it's a-
it's raining damage. It goes.
Ah,
It's just a
okay,
cantrip.
fair enough.
it's a laser from the sky.
It fires down.
it's the hammer of dawn.
It's the hammer of
I
dawn.
saw some people saying, "Oh, can I use that when I'm in a cave?" And it's like, well, yeah, it's God's light. And it was like, I can't see the sky. It's like, why are the gods in the sky? Stupid idiot.
They're mountain
I
dogs!
worship the devil.
What's the spell save? It's Dex one, isn't it?
Yeah, Dex
Actually,
14.
yeah.
Oh,
If-
they're
Dex 14.
Dex 14.
If you were like
14.
lawful evil,
Yeah, it's
cleric, surely it could come from
because of like this. It's like completely. It's like I don't know what to do anymore. It's sort of like
Your hair looks dumb.
it gets really sad for a second and it ducks out of the way and the blast.
Nice glasses, mate.
Hits the snow next to it.
For G5 was that?
No,
No, why are we attacking that dude? He's gonna piss
I
off.
want to kill him.
Dude, he's gonna run away.
He's carrying
I think
loads of
it actually is
stuff.
out of my
Loads of
range now. I don't
knoll
have that
shit.
much range.
Like,
He might have stuff
The one in front of
Like
you. It goes
You
for
told
Bodger.
him it was the wrong-
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
You told him it
Not
was the wrong
far
one.
out my range, but it is out my range.
Should it go for
another
him?
30 feet for
Well,
it.
well, if he does, he gets
Even if it makes a normal move, it's still in range for me.
Me, because he's not in combat with me.
Yeah, there's no way he would
Oh.
disengage.
It pulls the spear out of your leg, and then it looks like it's about. It
It
goes,
did 1 point damage.
snarls, and then it goes. I did choose the right one in his head, and lunges for you, and you just when you go past you, and you miss it.
In my head, Bodger just lets it go in the same hole.
Yeah. It's like,
You're already wounded in as a punker.
Roger, you've already wounded my leg. The other arms are fine. My arms are like
The other arm. Fine.
3 arms and 1 leg.
Okay. I'm going
There's one of
to
these quite battered legs.
Still
the
raging.
one that's right in front of me.
Yeah, it's battered.
I'm going to chop
We
like
need it,
his
yeah, we
choppy
need him
face.
dead. Oh, that's a hit.
17.
Yep, it's a hit.
Otherwise, we're fucked. If you roll above
Oh,
10, you hit.
fuck! I forgot to add the +2 damage for raging last time.
Oh.
do this
So
one.
that's that
Just
is
had 2 this one.
plus
It's
4 plus
11
11
damage.
damage.
Yeah, it's.
I probably actually would have killed him.
You just whoop,
No,
lop
no,
off
no.
the head and then
16 which
it's
is
dead.
instead of 14.
16 doesn't kill it now.
How far can you throw your axes?
60 yards.
That's
60
long.
yards.
60 feet.
That's
You
long,
could
though.
try and throw it.
I'm
at
going
long
to
range.
move 25 feet and then throw it.
Can you throw as a bonus action?
Yes.
Yeah, I just get to make a second
Dude, why don't you
attack.
throw it at my guy?
I have a fireball with 120
Still my kill?
feet range.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I can make him run further as well.
I mean, you basically have
This is
to
what we're supposed to keep
move,
them
and
running.
don't you use rage.
Well, no, I've made an attack this turn.
Well, that,
What
yes,
would Bodger
on a-
do now?
Exactly.
I'm
on a-
going
yeah.
to turn and I'm going to run at this and try to scale that.
Okay.
What's your move?
25.
Not
So
really
it's
far.
like 5
And you'll
to
you
there,
get to the
10
top.
up and then 10 to
You'll
the
get
top.
to the top.
Yeah, you're basically get to the.
11 plus athletics plus strength, so plus 5.
I don't know
16.
how someone who's raging climbs something, but I imagine using axes
You
to
doesn't even use the feet.
My feet, yeah, my feet
It's like
don't
your
touch the
knuckles.
wall.
Got a
you
problem?
put the axe
Punch
in
it.
and you just
Got a
go.
problem? Punch it out. Punch it not working. Oh, you know he punches it again.
It's like watching American Ninja.
And then, hold on! And then for my bonus action, after pulling myself up in the air with the axes, I'll throw one of them at G2.
Dude, one of your axes is
still
slightly
stuck
less.
in
Sorry.
Sorry, you feel.
Man, you've just done like the dog thing. You know, you
Sorry.
throw this thing and then someone's actually like,
Sorry, you feel like the haft bit of the axe clunk into your back, and you turn around like there's an axe in the snow.
I will just give you a disparaging look.
Right, Drogon.
Seriously, I climbed up and got a critical.
I can still
You
see
climbed up,
G5 in the
rolled
distance.
one.
Yeah.
He's running down the mountain.
Oh, help me with G2, you bastard.
Oh, is G2 still? Oh, he's
Yeah,
still
he's
there.
still
It's
He's
not going to be
not
there for long.
Because G5 is not going to come back if we've
Yeah.
killed all the rest and this one's asleep.
Azora, give us a duck, yeah?
I'll give him a jump with my legs wide open.
One, damn it.
Yes. Oh, really? So you're getting hit with axes and fire and
Because Azura does like this strange jump.
double
Yeah.
open leg.
You
I
don't
don't
aim
do
for
that.
what you thought he'd just do like some kind of like side step to
Yeah.
the side, but it's this weird jump, and you're like momentally, and you it just hits the cliff line.
Fair enough.
That's all.
Oh, you missed.
14.
Ooh!
Yeah, decent.
Well then, as I leap
High
up
depths on
and
this.
You're
see
still
the
mid
as you're going down.
fire thing, I'll stab downwards onto its skull. I've missed.
What'd you get?
12.
Yeah, it's sort of like steps
Wow.
back out of the way.
Although it can't be really hoping for much at this point, can it?
And the knoll continues to run.
Died
He
that
seems
way right
perfectly
now.
happy with his lot in life.
AKA being alive.
Is he dashing?
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone.
Dude, he's like
Well, no,
several.
but that means that he's now out of range for Jack as well.
sprinting off down the
So
mountain.
next turn he will just. Oh, he's gone.
Dodger.
I will.
Put to sleep!
Marshishly Vickim. Marshishly Vickim.
Viciously mock him. Now I'll move up to the pass here, along here, and with my tambourine shout, "Over here, dickhead!" At number 2,
Vicious insult.
Is it vicious mockery?
Saving throw.
13 wisdom.
Yeah. No wisdom's crap though.
Again, it's perturbed by your tambourine.
Yeah.
You're the only person to hit it in 3 attacks.
1 psychic damage, but he's got disadvantage.
The death by 1,000
I
cuts.
like to think it's got minor headaches.
Why would you? Who would throw? It's like when Random Task throws his shoe.
Yeah.
Who would throw a shoe? Oh, no, the broom's there. That is going to make a great video. Thank you.
The knoll roars and tries to strike you with his spear.
Ballsy.
Disadvantage.
And that's what
No,
psychic
I-
damage
No,
feels
I'm
like.
not objecting to Ben.
It was
I'm
going
saying-
straight for your side, but you sort of like ting, turn it away with the rapier. And it's
So you didn't roll a 16 or a 17?
Woohoo!
Thanks, boss.
good.
Although
Disadvantage.
from Ben's description, it doesn't sound like your vicious mockery saved me either, so I don't really
It was the vision marker.
Well then, make him feel good.
No,
I can make you
know
feel good.
I can make you feel good.
Still, this not like
yeah, it's like he's
parry.
distracted.
As I'm just...
parrying
Let's-
as a
let's-
He's distracted. That's why. Like he was like, "What?"
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah. I don't-
Can't wait till I get my
it
combo
was so
maneuvers.
furious that
That's
it
19.
Yeah.
wasn't
Baby.
really casted.
Not casting.
Yeah, you hit
I'm
it.
bowing.
Oh, you drew your bow, nice.
Yes.
So you dropped your shield.
Yeah.
Right.
Can you
Don't
hold,
forget to pick it up.
Can you hold the bow like your shield on your arm? Or
No.
Doesn't really work like that.
You can't fire properly.
That'd be 6 damage.
That's nice, man. Yeah. Between the two of you, you've done 7 points of damage.
Yeah, it's so concentrated on the Zura, it's not even looking at this arrow, catches it inside of the head,
No, it's dead.
Oh, I've never killed anything.
You've never killed
I
anything.
think I have.
I'm
But I
pretty
feel
sure
like
you
I
have.
could
We
kill
all
kobolds.
at least
No,
killed
I
that
didn't.
kobold. We all
I
got that
didn't
kobold.
kill a wolf.
No, you
Killed a
didn't.
kobold.
I crit
Yeah,
on
we
the
all killed a
kobold.
They are all dead.
I, like, double
I'm
crit the
guessing
kobold.
there is no more combat.
Yeah.
So.
Like, I'll
you have a
I'll
sleepy
walk over
kobold.
to
Oh.
G3. Take away his bow, his sword,
Yeah,
his
he's
daggers.
He's like saliva.
I'm gonna pick up my axe.
Um,
G5, baby.
Like a G6.
Like
But not, because he
does anyone speak Nolish?
No. Do they speak Orcish or
They
something?
might speak
They
Common
might speak
as
Goblin.
well. I'm gonna search him for symbols of like religious identification
As you're like searching him and like patting down his, this obviously doesn't wake.
because he doesn't wake up. I'm presuming like it's magical slip.
How long does he sleep for? Is it 10 minutes?
Right, Jack.
Not,
you're
not
No,
much
no,
longer.
Right, he's still asleep. You're not obviously going. Waking him.
We're gonna put his hand in some hot water.
You've got like
You
40
search
seconds.
his like robes and you see as you pull back one of the like folds of this like really ripped up robe, you see like an etched on or like sewn in thing, and it's a mask with a selection of like tendrils coming out the top of it.
What do you see there? I would imagine you probably immediately recognise it as a Bahamut follower.
So I don't think it's a symbol of Bahamut.
No, as in if it's a Tiamat symbol.
Can I roll a religion check?
Do you get advantage because you think it might be a Tiamat? Well, basically you've
Well,
got...
if I got advantage, that would tell me it was Tiamat.
Yeah.
So that's 12, which sounds bad, but ultimately I'm trained in the skill and have +2 and roll the 8.
You recognise
So-
it as the symbol of Tiamat.
Oh dear.
Get advantage. Roll it again.
There are five tendrils coming out of the top of the mask.
Alright then, I'm going to draw my blade and rest my metal thing so that it
Batman
can
arm.
see the symbol of Bahamut when it wakes up. Rest my rapier at its throat. Wait the minute it takes for it to wake up.
Eventually,
Right. And I want
it's
to.
sort of like trying to scramble
Oh,
away.
it's a fucking blade in its throat. So I want,
I'll come over and I'll grab its feet.
and I'll,
So I'll be holding its legs.
and I'll hold it so it can see the symbol.
Right.
Know that your mistress has left you, that my master will cleanse your soul. And I'll slowly insert the rapier into its throat. And then, with a careful flick the blood away. And sheathe it.
What you found up there?
A corpse.
Hey, it's definitely a dead
Sorry.
As you're as you're holding its legs, you see that a pouch rolls out and like falls off its belt.
Oh. Does it roll off the edge?
Sorry?
Does it roll off the
And a
edge?
career.
No, it's just on the top where you
Yeah.
got. So.
Whoa, okay, 3 things. I'm going to pick up the pouch because I'm assuming you're busy stabbing it and it's rolled out.
It only
It's
took
closed.
one stab.
And then,
Alright.
now that I've picked up the pouch, I'm going to... Does it feel heavy?
That was quite weighty, yeah.
I'm going to just... Is it actually like a drawstring
Yeah,
pouch?
it's one of those like
I'm just
leather-
going to like pull the drawstring and like open the pouch.
Yeah, you see it's packed full of silver. You can
Oh!
estimate there's probably about 100 silver in there.
Oh, that's shiny.
Seems exceptionally a lot for a null to be carrying.
I'm guessing I have a dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Like
going
a cooking
to cut out the symbol
Okay.
It's clothing,
it does
right?
say- yeah, it's like robes.
Yeah, so that I can, so I had
100
proof to
silver.
take to someone to show what's happened.
Hey, look, boys! It's wee, tiny wee, hairy creatures carrying all this money.
You're not going to describe it as a wee
It's not a
troll.
No, I've never seen one of these things.
At least it sounds
No,
like a
I've
gnoll.
probably killed gnolls before because they're fairly common, aren't they?
Wow, they're pretty fucking dangerous, mate.
Aye, you've killed gnolls before. You don't remember?
level 2 before. When you fight buddies.
But
I
balls.
fought a couple of badgers. I found all this money.
These creatures are followers of Tiamat. And I'll spit on the ground.
Oh, that's bad.
Then they
Okay,
deserved
so
everything that came to them.
I will push. I will just like kick and keep kicking
Yeah.
and push the body so it rolls off the edge.
We should
And now he's a mess.
We should pursue the one that escaped immediately.
Hey, but he was quite
Aye.
fast.
He does not deserve the air that he steals.
He was pretty quick. Can you catch him?
Hey, could
We
you
do not
track
need-
him?
We do not need to catch him in a
Actually, I
footprint.
suppose I can follow the
Roger,
footprints.
roll a perception check. Because you're still down at the bottom.
10.
Does Jack need to roll one?
No,
He's not looking.
He's not looking.
It's standard roleplay rules. If you're not here, you're not looking.
You remember that, well, you see one of the gnolls that's in front of you with its head lopped off. You remember that the bandit building that you went to before, that flag, one of its arms is wrapped in the same material as that flag.
So they're the bandit
them bullet
cultists.
worshippers.
So hang on, the bandits and the cultists are the same thing.
All the
That's
bandits have been
And they've
indoctrinated.
trained a
And you
bullet.
see,
That's
you
true.
see that
Yeah.
same kind of count on the side.
I'll go and pick it up.
Yeah, it's
Oh
all
my
around
God.
on your arm.
Yeah.
Tiamat has a bullet.
Hey, does this belong to the bullet?
Oh no, they're bullet worshipping!
Aye.
No!
We worship
I mean,
the
they're on the
man
what? God, I bet they're feeding it on them with bandits!
Aye. I don't want to be following. If he's going to the bullet, I don't want to be following.
Bright eyes.
What
I
do
wonder
you
if
do?
That is
It's the same banner that we found on the
The bullet house.
The bullet house. Aye. They belong to the bullet.
Bright eyes. By using Bahamut's fear within that creature, you may have yet won us a greater war. It will lead us to others. And we
Hey,
can
we're gonna
find
go, we're
things
gonna
to-
fucking kill it, and we're gonna eat
These
it.
tracks.
Maybe not
these
eat them,
tracks
because they
are
might need to eat.
effortless to follow. An idiot could follow them.
Hey!
If
I'm
you-
very
it'll-
good
it'll
at
be a
following
survival
trails.
check to track it, but obviously it's going to
we
be
will hunt down the
I'm
enemies
also a
of
wanderer,
Bahamut.
so I'm good at
Next.
terrain.
Oh, whoa! I'm going to go back and look at that arm.
Oh, yeah, they-
Oh, right, yeah.
What
yeah,
arm? Oh shit, yeah.
yeah, you dig through the snow. You see it's a guy dressed in the same sort of raiments as one of the miners, and he's dead. He's been stabbed all over the place.
Hang on, is there no sign of us? Well, I know this. So is there no sign of anything
Do
else though?
gnolls
Like,
bleed red?
yes.
Yeah. As you sort of dig deeper in the snow, you find another body buried.
Deep ass snow.
Clearly, probably one of the other men. Well, the other
Hang on,
man
but
that
she's
clothed
not dead.
She's not.
And there's no other blood in the snow.
You find like splats of blood just seeped into the snow, but you don't find any body.
And you said the trail continued.
It's like splats of blood. So there's
No. The magical trail that he says. He
Yes.
says to burst,
Yeah.
and then it.
As you sort of take a minute to remember it, it does that thing again where it as if there's a memory of magic at this place, and then it drifts off back down.
Bright eyes, you keep.
I'm going to start tracking the gnolls.
You get advantage on your survival.
I will keep.
I got
my eyes
19.
on the physical one. So that we can see if they
I
diverge.
choose the 19, and then it's survival, so I get
What's
plus
Sean
3.
doing? Is he asking the weather? again?
22. Tracking.
Oh, nice.
It's plus 1 from
Imagine if you were a wolf.
Creature's
yeah.
mind
I was
still
about to
bear
read-
the touch of Bahamut.
I'm going to start trying to get the bearings of the
I
direction.
was about to read the rest of the flavor text for this area, but then I read the line, "You can see from miles in all directions," and remembered Sean.
No, he hasn't got it yet.
Oh, right, okay.
It won't be till level 6.
Level 3, I think.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
It's
you
just the utility
pick
power.
ahead following the trail.
Oh, well,
Magic
actually, maybe I'm
sense
wrong.
seems to travel.
No,
with
not
it.
wrong, because that's the one that she
So I'm going
made.
to take the walk.
It's really not hard to follow the gnolls'
Dash.
tracks. And as you're,
Oh, that's
walking down, you
No,
find
level
his
three.
discarded
That's
spear,
level six, level
and
three
then you
is
see
the
the
advantage
bow in the
to,
snow, and you're
allies
like,
that
oh,
are
yeah,
adjacent.
I think you basically struggle to gear off.
Mhm.
Eventually you round a familiar
Bears
corner,
resist
and
damage.
you see the
Eagle
hut,
is moved.
and the door is open to the hut. And the magic is definitely going in there. as
And
are the
what about the tracks?
tracks. They are going into the hut as well.
Oh,
There's like snowy paw prints.
What's
into
happened to
hut.
the door?
It's open.
Same
We've
hut.
removed the
Yes.
door from the hinges.
And then you put it
We
back
put it
on.
back.
We didn't
It's
really
like,
touch
it's
it.
right, okay,
It's
it's
resting
on the
here.
floor inside the hut.
Right, well,
And there are snowy paw prints going in.
And then do they go into
did
the...
he even wipe his paws? Good God, who
Do they
teaches
go
these
into
things,
the
man?
hole in the floor?
As you step inside, you see that the trapdoor is open.
Oh, great.
Do we have to be going this way?
Well,
Absolutely, there is a follower of Tiamat here. This
Hey,
is
But
a
there's a
poison.
bullet here!
If
Hey,
Tiamat
well-
has claimed a bullet, then we must exterminate the bullet.
well,
Absolutely.
I'm
Guys
always up
discuss
for a
their
challenge.
IP.
And you never know what sort of things a bullet may collect. They may like, I don't know.
Knowles, bullets are no ally of Knoll, and no Knoll can take a bullet.
Maybe the bullet dug the hole and then moved away.
Aye.
I think you are right. There is no way that Knowles would take shelter in a bullet-ridden cavern.
Nobody'd hide in a bullet hole. It's not a great plan. Okay, so
I think your ballistic report is accurate.
The only way we'll know it's a proper bullet hole if there's rifling along the side.
So we'll have a look for like swirlies around the wall.
Right. Bullets dig in circles.
This creature's apart from the got to watch out for the Coriolanus effect. No, when bullets travel too far, they get dizzy. This creature's path is the same as Corona's magical residue. Is that correct?
I have to wait for the GM to appear to tell me
Aye,
that.
He said yes.
I think
So
yes.
Corona came in here, she didn't go down the path.
It doesn't mean that she was taken here by choice.
That is true.
She could have been
Maybe,
Or let up.
maybe she's a cult.
or set loose.
But what foul?
Maybe she's an
Wow.
evil lady.
Aye.
What foul use would Tiamat have for Corona?
I can
Standing
think.
outside, by the way, Dodger, you notice that the flag that was once on the stone is not there anymore.
Aye. Because I've got it in my hand.
I can think of no reason why the gunpowder treason. I can think of no reason that a follower of Moradin would turn to Tiamat's service.
Aye, but maybe.
They are a noble people, and these salted pepper cashews dragon were an
Oh my
excellent
God,
idea.
A reminder that
delicious.
if anybody wanted to heal, they could have done after that.
I was
Yeah.
untouched.
How many
So
hit points?
was I.
Well, you use hit die.
Do we have the stronger rest now?
Oh, so you don't automatically heal.
Yeah.
No.
I'm saying if you
Did
wanted
you
to
just
heal,
not get hurt?
I took 8 points of damage.
No, last session.
Oh, I hurt like once and we had a long rest.
someone healed him, I think.
No, I got
That
hit
must
once.
be nice.
So yeah,
I think
what,
every
what
time
did you want
I
me?
healed,
What did you want me to know, Matt? Or something?
What were you told?
Oh, does the magical trail go through this?
You were going to say you said I knew the DM for this.
is-
I heard the
Is the magical trail I was following originally going to the same place?
It's like a lemon.
Yeah.
So
It is
incredibly
still
nice.
you can see it drifting off down. It's getting a lot weaker now than it was, but it's definitely going that way.
Well, we have more than one reason to go into the nest.
For the gunpowder trees.
Gunpowder tree. So I say, press on
I'm not
with
with
haste.
gunpowder and bullets.
Okay, so let's just have a look.
Okay.
Does
It is a sign from the great dragon. It leads us both on our quest and to extinguish
are the
Tiamat's
torches down
spawn.
there?
No, it's the same tunnel that you saw
The
before.
pizza is here, possibly, or that is a taxi.
10 foot down to
A taxi cab.
a gravel floor below.
I will lead on. This is what Bahamut he has wanted us to come here.
How dark is it? There we go.
Cool. As you climb down, the dank bandit tunnel drips with water from icicles covering its ceiling.
Have we got dripping music?
You have to duck lower.
I don't. Do I have to duck? Oh, here's another car.
Yeah, we don't have to
The
know.
pizza has arrived.
Another taxi.
Await, bandit tunnel. Sustenance is
Another
required.
taxi.
A short, are they fucking serious? 2 taxis for our drug dealing neighbours.
They're bringing drugs.
Right.
To the neighbours who like drugs.
Your breath clouds around you as you stoop low in a tunnel clearly made for something
Does a
smaller
cloud
than
round
you.
mine? Fire.
Smoke comes out your nose.
What?
The rock
Fresh
and gravel
temporary is
path
this?
leads off into the darkness.
I will go into the darkness.
Okay, I'm guessing you're following right behind you with the light. Then,
I'm right at the back.
I'm creeping.
Yeah, you
Sorry,
know.
you're creeping. Everyone else is walking, but you're stealthing.
He's doing the creep.
I would stealth, but I imagine it is hard
Do you
with a
have
glowing
stealth?
shield.
Of course I don't. And I have +1 dex, but everybody can stealth. I'm not stealthing, I'm just trying to not make too much noise.
I'm not going
I'm
like,
not
come out, come out!
I'm not
I
singing a
think
fucking
we're
song.
attracting the
Oh.
attention with a glowing shield. To
As
be
you also
honest.
said before, your footsteps echo off around the room, and eventually.
Room? We
Sorry,
know-
the
oh,
corridors.
right, sorry.
And as you carry on, it takes about 10,
some
15
answers.
minutes in almost
No,
like
I wasn't sure we
a
didn't.
slowly
Freaking
curving.
long.
Eventually, you come to another. You come to a wall at the end, and there's another staircase. And you see, as you get closer, a wooden trapdoor closed.
I'm guessing we can see like snowy residue.
There's like wet. There's like wet.
Can we smell wet dog?
Yes.
Arcana check.
Take an Arcana check. What have you been smoking this roleplay?
No, nothing.
I didn't even think you're a fucking sorcerer.
There is no arcanic scent.
No.
Which means there is
Which means there is.
considerable.
DM's logic. If you say no, it means yes.
Oh, I did roll a 1.
Yeah.
Extinguish them.
You rolled a 1.
But
You can sense your own a noose.
we must
The
hide.
trapdoor is
Within,
closed. I think.
we must hide within the shade of Barmet's wings. Turn off the light.
I understood it. I don't like going into the dark, though.
No, we're going through a trapdoor. There's going to be light up there.
Is there?
Yes.
Can we
Tell me
see
what,
cracks of light through
We'll
it?
find out when
See
you turn the
slivers
torch
of
off.
light.
Then
You know, like
turn
how
off
like we
my
know it's like a cracked door. You see like the dust particles in it.
Right.
And stuff.
Can I hear anything coming from
Roll a
above
perception
there? And
Ooh. 19.
How much less in my ears? Not very well, though.
What do you want to do? Oh, God.
10.
Yeah, you can both hear like the sound of wind above you.
Right.
Like,
But no humans.
Right.
Sound.
Okay, I'm going to open the trapdoor, but put my hand under it so it doesn't make any noise, so we can exit stealthily.
Don't you open that
as you push over the trap door, you are just hit by like bright light, and you're like, and you look up, and it's just blue sky above you. As you push your way out of the trap door to the other end of the bandstand, silently, you hear the creak of wood and the shifting of snow. Poking your head out into the sunlight hits you once again, and you'll find yourself surrounded by the burnt remains of a hut similar to the one you entered minutes before.
We've gone full circle.
Why is the sunlight hitting him? What's he doing?
Pelor is a
Radiant damage!
They're moving to
Yeah.
my supporters to camp.
You appear to be
It's
on
the
the
underground
other, as you
railroad.
look behind you, you appear to be on the other side of a ridge, and this tunnel has been basically just led you through the ridge on the other
Jesus,
side.
that's some fucking
And you see
engineering.
a path leading off, sort of just north.
Genuinely, while the bullet thing is bullshit, like, that's actually a pretty good way that this tunnel could have been done. So, where are the tracks? Where are the tracks?
The tracks are leading off down the path, and as I said, the hut that you're in is just burnt.
And what about the magical... Where does the magical trail lead?
Okay, so
How long ago was this hut burnt down?
can I try and track the
Are you
kobold?
rolling history for how long
Can
you
I
know
look
this
for
roll?
footprints?
No,
Like
perception.
track.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Investigation it would be, not
Yeah.
perception.
12?
What one?
Yeah, you're like,
Burnt wood.
did you get something?
What smells so strong?
What is going on?
What did you get?
Jack, roll a religion check.
You can tell it's quite recently burned down. and
Oh
most
my
of the timbers
God.
are still
I got a
slightly
2
smoking.
for the tracking.
And while you would have thought, maybe there's just piles of black smoke coming up here. You can see that
Fucking
as you look,
hell.
the smoke sort of dissipates. You know, sort of about.
Then again,
I mean,
it's
the
pretty
ridge is quite
obvious.
high. So
Yeah,
you
but
can see
yeah.
it's-
we
That's
may
all right.
as well roll d10s because we've still all rolled less than.
Azora Bodja,
Good old dear.
could
Are you all outside?
could
on the
you
top of the
put
mountain?
that to pretty important that this
I roll.
position is marked
What
on the
check
map
was I
so they know
making?
No, I
this
I'm
is-
not-
What check were you trying
I
to
was trying to follow the magical trail.
I
again.
remember
So, yeah,
terrain.
what did you
get?
20
Just
then.
remember it.
He's definitely leading off to the north around another bend.
Same way as the tracks.
Same way as the-
I've asked.
Is there just one path from the start? So
Hurry.
we're like at the end
The
of
evil
it.
doesn't
This
rest.
hut was
I need
this
to
on the
wait.
side of a wall. so.
I've asked Azora and Bodja to
Of
mark
course.
where this hut is on the map.
I don't need
How-
to.
where-
Because
As you
as a
all-
wanderer, I remember terrain. But he
I've
might
written it
not.
down.
Right. As you all pull yourselves out of the
Pull each other off.
into the rubble, and you sort of
Where's it
stand
gone?
around for a second.
Why can't I concentrate? Oh my God, Sean!
What did you roll it for?
To pull me off.
Bodger, make a dex save.
I just did.
No.
Bodger,
If
make a dex
only.
save.
If only.
Here comes
Here
the
comes
one.
That's
pretty good.
There is a one on that.
Why is Roger
16.
taking the deck set? Sorry, is he at the front of the group?
I'm just
Oh, I'm just curious.
16.
16. You hear like a, and you look up, and a huge icy boulder smashes into the remains of the house and breaks up and smashes. It missed you by like.
No,
And then I'll die back away.
As the icy boulder smashes into the remains of the house, a roar echoes from nearby above you, and a huge shaggy beast stands atop the ridge.
It was a
Small,
big.
curled horns like that of a
It's a
mountain
yeti?
goat sprout from its furrowed and angry brow,
new
with
monster.
sharp tusks jutting from a hard jaw.
Yeah.
The snow-white beast roars and lunges forward, drawn to the smell of burning and the sound of fighting in its mouth.
Yeah!
Roll it.
Say it!
It's it.
Yay! And yet... Oh no!
I
A mere 9.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck you.
Still beat you.
I'll go for a piss.
17 on the dice.
7, fuck you.
Maybe you could try rolling some decent checks, Jack.
Right, could someone rub the board?
Or some decent damage.
I generally thought I just said someone
magic
would off the
missile
board
was
for me, and
decent.
Jack had said nah.
Magic missile was decent.
It was decent. No, that's true.
12 damage.
I can't wait until I have spells. I mean maneuvers. Right.
Drogon?
I have
20.
You have a spell.
Blade Ward. That'll be useful against this
Azura?
bladeless creature. I got 9.
What do you get a spell for?
Because of my high.
Oh, because you're
Ling?
8.
Technically, I could have taken Fireball.
Bodger!
17.
Dodger?
5! Yay!
Oh, I still beat Bodger. Dodger.
Yeah.
What did Bodger get?
What did you roll? What was your, what was your natural roll?
Bodger got
5.
7.
Yeah, well, that's what I got with my initiative bonus, so...
It's at least
If
the
you
whole
roll-
world is not topsy-turvy.
If you
I've
roll- if
still
you roll-
beaten half the party.
If you rolled a 1, what would you got?
5.
You got 5. So you still would
I
have been...
say these are all names.
Because your dex is higher.
higher.
This looks like walls, but they're only like a
Yeah, they're
like
like-
a foot high. And you just walk over them.
Which is much more problem for them than us.
No,
Right.
because
Sixth of
your
mine.
dex is higher, you still would have gone before me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So even on a 1, you yeah.
On this roll.
On this roll,
You
yeah.
roll a 3. I mean, that's pretty piss poor. Right.
Roll it in, why don't you?
I mean, I rolled a 5. It's been 2 better.
So, Bodger, you were following the track,
I
so
think
you're
it's
being
weird.
in the door.
Indeed.
Could you put yourselves like
Initiative's
around
the only
here
thing
where you
that
were?
goes
Where's the
success.
Well, which way does the
Everything else is success or not. That way.
I think
this
it's
is
supposed to, if someone like smashes it like describes it.
That's
Yeah.
a sheer
I know.
cliff.
You know,
Yeah, that's what a crit is, though, isn't it? But there's no like for instance, I've
No,
rolled
there is.
shit initiative,
Yeah.
but then
Probably,
there's
you two will probably
shitter,
have got
and yet
I'm-
more
I'm
shit.
I'm not going to draw the Yeti because
There's
obviously
no
you could plan.
other
The
part
boulder
of D&D
is
that does
like
that.
here, isn't
Yeah,
it?
a
Maybe
huge boulder, like
damage, yeah,
wherever
I
you are.
suppose.
Oh.
A boulder basically smashed into the ground.
Where's the house in this scenario?
This is the
And it's
house.
like I have hit
Okay.
him
So the
ruined
boulder-
so many times.
The boulder hit the house.
There are degrees.
the
Why is
boulder-
the boulder on here?
The boulder's like.
The
Isn't
boulder-
it shattered?
It's basically shattered into
But it hit that house. It didn't.
Yeah, that was just a
Okay.
It was aimed at, but I didn't know where Bodger was going to stand.
Okay.
Okay, because I.
Are you? Is that Bodger?
Yeah, because he was
I thought it
going
was
ahead.
Boulder.
He was going ahead to track the.
What's
I
happened?
was following the
That's
kobold.
fine.
It's
Unless you
been
put yourself on the map,
completely
then.
it's been completely disoriented.
That's mad.
Can people put themselves on the
That
map? Yeah.
Jack
I
will
would.
be over here.
Doctor.
What is going on?
I would be near.
Because you two were doing the
Lane.
Arcana tests here,
Yeah.
and I was following the
Yeah.
footprints of the kobold. to see
Dodger
where
would
it
probably
got.
be near.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know
Near
footprints of
Bodger.
kobolds. When did we learn this?
I was
They're
following
not
them.
kobolds. They're fucking
no.
gnolls.
Yeah, they were there.
The thing we were tracking.
Right,
Yeah, yeah.
Knolls.
I don't think we're ready for this yet.
I've always been there.
E.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm here all century because I'm an immortal.
As I'm going last.
As I take up his.
You don't know that the Yeti didn't. You don't know that the Yeti beat you.
But yeah, he's already thrown
There's
the
hope.
rock.
There's hope yet. E.
Not right now, thank you.
Of course, he doesn't want one. Oh, God, I'm on pun fire. I'm a flaming punner.
Doctor.
The Yeti
Dr.
spying you
Ladd.
as its target, Sean. Lunges
The
forward
Yeti
through
beat
the snow.
The Yeti beat me.
That Yeti got a
Means we
really
get 5
fucking
to
high
go.
initiative roll. Or it got a
And
surprise
a
round.
huge claw
No, not a surprise
rakes up towards you.
Who? Towards who?
Me or
Bodger,
me?
so point next to
I think
Bodger.
how close did he move to get there?
It ran right at him.
How far away is it? Is it 5 foot reach or 10 foot reach?
Maybe it ran up right
It is
next to
standing
him.
right next to him and clawing him in the face.
He's got a big butt.
It does not lie.
Yeah, he's at point blank range. He's at point
Yeah, I
blank range.
don't know if he has range. If he has reach though.
No, we don't.
As
They
I
don't
said,
have
it did
threatening reach in 50, though.
not by default.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Settle
Oh.
this, creatures do have reach.
I know creatures have reach.
Saying, yeah.
Like
No,
that
I know
giant
that,
thing.
but the main concern
What's your
is
AC?
threatening reach.
I'll tell you after you've rolled.
Purple ones
Yeah, I
are
need to
threatening
know
reach.
what
don't
you
they? That's the thing.
Yeah, I can't remember.
And a stomach.
Oh, I suppose
Most animals don't have
because
stomachs.
I could figure it out. If you rolled like 28 or something, I'd be like,
Oh, well, you obviously.
The first claw, because the boulder hit you,
Oh, but he
knew
did
it was
two
coming,
attacks.
and you step back, and this claw just goes right in front of
You
you.
lose a couple of beard bristles.
The second one, however, you're like looking up, and it like clunks you in the side of the head and hits you.
oh! Can I rage as a reaction?
No. That's not how it works.
Have you ever been hit by anything after you rage?
Once. The dragon statue.
Because that took
And you
5
take
rounds
8
to kill.
damage.
Heavy hit for
Didn't take a
Yeah,
hit.
through
second attack. Yeah.
Jesus. But then again, there's 5 of us and 1
Drogon.
yet.
You've just seen. Where are you? Oh, you're
I can't help but feel that for once, your firebolt
A
is perfect.
huge spray of snow goes in front of Bodger, and you think, oh, he avoided it, and then and blood goes. What's that one?
Right, I'm going to move
What happened to this house?
over here.
Well, no, it was 10 for like 5.99.
Can someone move
So,
me there,
so I was like, you know
please?
what? I was
No.
As he jumps
That's
within the
inside
bird
the
remnants.
building.
I can
I
still.
suppose it's still. It's
Are you John Wooing it?
Yeah. They're only a foot tall, these walls, apparently.
No, there's no reason not to take
It's
cover,
nothing
mate.
to worry you.
Yeah. Right. I better say it
I think yes,
properly.
there's nothing to worry us.
So I'm going for a firebolt,
Take
and it's
some
going to be abracadabra! 15.
It's a brute, so it probably hits.
15. Yeah, you.
Oh,
slam
bloody hell.
inside it like roars.
It's fire damage!
Oh, no.
It's fire damage! 3!
How much damage?
Because
Does
you
it
rolled
take?
a jig
Does he look really upset by that fire?
It looks like it's shying away from Drogon when the fire smashes into it.
Yeah.
Right!
It looks at you like really angrily.
Oh.
Bodger.
You are a fucking problem!
That's
I'm
right.
going to drop my axes and I'm going to pull out my battle axe. I'm
That's
going to
attack.
rage. And go,
How many rages you got
like,
left?
straight into it. Huh?
This is last
It's
rage.
your last race today?
Yeah.
I don't think you'll need
That's a 7, but it got cocks on the paper.
What did you get?
13.
Sean rubbed his
Yeah,
cock on the paper.
as it's shying away and looking at Drogon, you catch it unawares and you slam it into its knee and it roars in your face and you're dead.
Right there. That's why you use. Don't say 14. It's 16.
No, I haven't.
No,
No,
it's 18.
it's 20. Oh no, it's not because you had your strength mod,
18.
which is only 4, so it's 18 damage.
Only 4. 18 damage from one hit. That's like casting Vicious Mockery 18 times. That's a lot of disadvantage.
Right.
At that point, the guy's just like slit his own
You
wrist.
like carve a huge chunk out of its leg and blood
He's
splashes into the
been
snow.
viciously mocked to death.
Azura.
He's been roasted.
Mortally mocked.
Yeah.
A fine strike, Bodger! And I'll leap up.
I don't get a compliment.
You didn't do a fine strike. You mildly burned.
How much did you hit it for? 3. That's a sixth of the damage that I did.
Also, he just took a claw to the gut, man. I'm trying to inspire.
no, to the head.
And I will leap past, slashing its back to sort of draw its attention.
How fat is this thing? Is it more than 5 feet across?
Yes, it's large.
It's large.
Oh, so that means you can't give it disadvantage attacking me then because it's too big.
Oh shit! I fucked that one up.
What you get?
As I leap through the air, I got 8.
Yeah, it's still shying away from Drogon's thing, and you weren't working out what it was. You couldn't see what it was trying to do, and you like.
Have I got its attention?
It seems like it's concentrating on the fire on its shoulder at the moment. So.
Right. Well, then I'll look for the burnt. In that case, it clearly doesn't like fire, so I will target the patch of burnt flesh because perhaps it's similar. This is my character thing.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's similar to a troll, and perhaps its healing is restricted by fire, and particularly with it being an icy creature, that might be a weakness. So I will try and pinpoint accuracy with my bonus action surge, stab the seared piece of flesh on its arm.
Okay.
Alright then. I got 13.
You hit.
What was that?
Yeah.
What?
Someone hit before with that.
That's what I hit with. Oh shit.
And I did 8 damage.
Cool. Yeah, you skewer the fiery area, and it's like.
I'll probably send it to sleep.
It's like,
I expect some logic.
and then it goes, hold on, Bodger, how many hit
It's
points
a
have you
brute,
got?
mate. If they've got
I've
low AC,
got-
they're barbarians.
I've
That's
got
what they're based
11
on.
hit points.
It's much more
You
fun.
immediately go to sleep.
Ling.
Nobody else is affected.
I'll get-
listen!
I'll get in the
Actually,
hiding
that's a great
hole
point.
that the doctor's found.
Come
You
to
guys
Doctor's
digging a
Woman.
fucking
Come to
foxhole.
Dr. Hogan!
It's not a mortar
Good to
strike.
see you putting that high AC to good effect.
Guiding bolt!
Didn't you get hurt? That's fine.
No! I'm hitting the shield twice.
Yeah.
Still
AC
got an arrow in
from
the
life, bruv.
I'm assuming you picked up your axe. So don't worry, it's fine.
No, I just dropped them on the floor.
No, I meant the ones from before.
Oh
You
no, I
did
did
swap.
say I picked. I only threw one, and I said I
Yeah,
picked
It's
it
like
up.
man's shield.
I picked it up on my way to
That's
grab
a
it.
hoot!
What'd you get?
Motherfucker!
What do you do?
That is 16.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
Are you
make
shooting with
assumptions, mate. It
No,
might
I'm
have.
shooting with
It
guiding
might
bolt.
be harder to
My
hit
spell.
with spells.
Are you doing a real spell?
I'm doing a real
After
spell.
this, I'm going to ring them all once and say it's been an hour worth of sleep, so there was no.
And we know it's been an hour because we have been recording.
It's been now.
I looked at the time that I called them.
16
They did
radiant
say that. They did
damage.
It
say
said 45 minutes.
to an hour, didn't
Half an hour to 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I think.
That's unusual for
Well,
them.
No,
no,
maybe it
damage
was 45 minutes to an hour.
I think you said the word hour.
I
Yeah,
think Ben
it's
said
like
half
it's
an hour.
like blinded and it hits in the head. And
What's
it's
his
like,
next attack?
No, it's advantage on the next person to attack it.
Who's the next
Which is
person?
going to be.
Dodger.
Oh my god! Actually, in all fairness, then there'll be disadvantage.
Well, no. Because I was going to do something else.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Don't
Do something else!
No, don't
She puts everyone.
Bardic inspiration!
No,
No, he doesn't use that on attacks.
Not yet, anyway. Warhammer.
Because it's got advantage against the next thing that hits it, which is probably at this rate going to be.
No. It has disadvantage. That'd be a terrible
Yeah.
spell.
I-
Grants
I-
advantage to the
Can't make
creature.
advantage to the.
I'm
the next
going
person
But
to.
you
that
might do a
attacks
saving
it.
throw, in which case
I-
that doesn't use up the advantage.
Yeah, exactly. I pull out my trusty tambourine and yodel at it.
Did you not read the avalanche safety course?
No!
So, do I have to make any saves?
It is
What are you
a
doing?
distant whispers. It is a
So
wisdom 13. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem affected. It's concentrated on these two
Oh,
guys trying to hit it.
what's
So-
it do?
It's blinded by the radiant. It passed it.
It passed, but it still takes half damage.
What does it do?
It's 3d6 psychic, but if it had failed, it would have had to move away instantly.
Oh!
So you would have had a.
And, oh my
Yes,
god!
yes.
Again, another example of why the Great Axe is better than the Hand Axe.
For attacks of
Revival.
opportunity.
6 psychic damage.
And
Yeah.
for rage rounds.
Yeah, but for a raid round, technically I'd be better off with 2 hand axes.
No, for the round in which you
The
rage.
round in which I rage,
Yeah.
yes.
Given that
It
fights.
gives disadvantage.
For the next 9 rounds.
No,
No,
the
we have
next person to
advantage.
attack him.
It's
gets
because everyone's talking about
advantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I thought this was my cruise.
It
Because that would have
roars.
given it advantage.
Yeah.
That would give you advantage on the opportunity straight away.
Oh, advantage on
I'm
the
guessing it's going to
Well,
strike. It's
well,
probably going to
well.
strike at you, though, isn't it?
Oh, I thought so. I
Since
just
you
half a
chunk,
majority
like
out of it.
chunk, which is good because it means it gets disadvantage.
And it gets half damage.
Right. It roars and looks straight in your eyes. Roll a con check.
Oh shit!
A con check?
The con saving throw.
Con save.
They never fucking fail.
16 bitches.
Yeah, you feel your muscles start to cease for a second, and then you just like. Alright.
I have returned from the fire as Bahamut. No cold can touch me.
Yeah, you sort of break the shiver from your bones, and it's like. It
Ah!
swings down with a huge fist at you.
And it's hitting me. Oh.
There's not only one.
It's probably 2 initiative.
Why are you rolling 2 dice? Doesn't go to disadvantage, does it?
I don't know what to tell you.
2 attacks?
What's your AC?
Right, there's too many
18.
curb crawling outside, it could be a pizza.
Thanks to the. It's completely distracted by this fire on its shoulder. It slams
You
its
didn't
finger
say it was a
out,
fine hit. I'm
and
sorry.
it
No, but you're
crunches
saving
into
me
the
now,
center.
that's what I'm saying, man.
And then the next arm, furious that it couldn't hit you, swings to try and bat the bomb.
So he has disadvantage.
Yes.
Because I just... Do not turn to my allies, creature! Because I can't shout in a gravelly voice.
What's your AC?
14.
I'm doing all I can.
Yeah, it. As much as you're trying to distract it, it like clocks you in the chin, and you're like.
What kind of damage is it?
Duke's in.
What kind of damage? Is it?
Yeah.
It is slashing and cold damage.
Oh, so you halve the slashing but not the cold.
Yeah, that's not.
Right, I'll tell you what the damage from the slashing is. Though.
Okay.
So, right, you take 8 slashing damage,
That's 4.
Yeah, I can feel it.
and then
Yeah.
3 cold damage.
7 total.
Sorry, dear. Sorry,
You're like,
Jill.
"Oh," and then shink. That's what I'll say.
Oh no, you're getting injured for once.
No.
Drogon.
As
Right.
if
So
I
You can see the fire's gone out.
down,
Right, I burned that side.
got 4.
The
The
arms.
fire's gone out of his shoulder now.
Well, the arms that are going for him, I'm going to hit those arms to try and distract.
Oh, leg.
Leg.
You're firing at the.
Here I am, Atlas. I'm
With a
going.
fireball, yeah?
Here we go.
Turn your poppers, Ben.
You've got advantage.
I've got advantage.
Yes, you're the first person to attack it.
Yes.
Oh.
That's a hit at least.
17.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
your advantage. Or have you?
I just
already?
did.
Oh.
Right.
2.
But it's on fire.
Two
That's
fire damage.
important.
2 fire damage.
I would have done a minimum of 6.
Yeah, once again, you aim for one of the arms, like you aim for like the hand that is like.
Got to change because these light on.
So I will.
It's like recoiling and it's
Oh,
looking
you're
fierce.
What'd you do, man?
Drogon.
2 damage, but it's fire.
Thanks to
And I'm
that,
just going to go straight.
Yeah.
I'm going to swing down and then round and up.
Nice, man. Cool.
So it looks like I go down, but I actually go round and up. So it's points.
No more Yeti babies.
Hang on, yeah.
What'd you get?
Thanks, Jack.
3.
9.
Thanks, Jack.
Yeah, you.
Roll a second D20. Comes the 20.
Your axe like crunches into the snow and you're
Good
like.
job, Jack. Has an advantage to do 2 damage.
It's
Azura?
fire damage.
Yeah.
Well, Pete's got us coming back.
He's given us too much change.
Yeah.
You passed it, eats it.
What apparently?
No, mate, there's no heater here.
Is it on the floor?
No worries.
It's not in a box, is it?
No.
No, I'm going to
It's in the box.
Azura, it'd be your go.
Right.
It's covered in blood now.
Well, since it's just taken a step back from Bodger's blow, I'll grip it, not quite two-handed because I don't have 2 hands, and I'll just go with pure strength to take it at the knee and so lower it down so that he can get a surer swing.
Swing for it.
Well, neither of us are doing much.
What'd you get?
9.
Alright, yeah.
Which is exactly what I rolled.
It's like
Roll
animal
another
flailing
D20,
is.
Tom.
It's animal flailing is keeping you link.
Twice as good.
Bow time!
I don't think, no, 12. 12 silly.
Fire.
Fruity elf attack.
Fruity.
Take a piss, Tom.
Fruity elf attack probably, unless it's got 10 AC.
I'm dead.
Misses.
No, it's like.
No,
blocks,
that's it.
smashes the arrow away.
You're not dead. It's not going to kill
Right,
you.
I'm going to be down. He's going to do 1 fucking damage to it.
It seems like furious in this like bloodied state.
I will
It's like
pull
splinter
out.
going everywhere.
Yeah, I'll pull out my
I'd
warhammer.
like to think it caught my.
Whoa, he's going in!
Wait, yeah. Pan it
And like
down.
grabbed it.
Pulling my warhammer and running at it.
Okay.
Just charging headlong.
Double hit.
21.
I thought you crit then. For a
No,
second.
you would have been so nice about it. 21 though.
Yeah, you hit.
8 damage.
8 plus 1, isn't it?
No, 8.
He's got no strength bonus.
I thought you had plus 1 from
No.
the
No.
So it isn't another time for Dodger to get the killing blow.
Damn it!
You clonk it on the knee. It's sort of like. It goes this huge.
Sorry, if it's,
bellow.
if it's only got 1 left, it'll be annoying.
If it hits you with both attacks, you're probably alright.
Yeah.
Okay, it's new.
Well, also, I
Right.
think if there's
As you like clonked it on the knee, it goes and tries to smash you with its hand, which is a disadvantage. What's your AC?
13.
Yeah, you're like, ha, and you completely forget your defense. And it clunks you on the top of the head.
What?
Take 11 points of damage.
Alright.
Did Dodger just kill it?
No, nearly.
And then took 11 points.
I've got a feeling it's got
It was
like
on-
1 or 2.
Oh, I was going to say, because that would be like in the Warrior scene, you know, when they're fighting the troll, Mary just running up and be like,
And then it tries to swing for you as a.
who did it swing for first?
Me.
Him.
Because he gets disadvantage.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, they still kill him.
Beast!
Well, yeah, I've got 13.
What's your AC?
18.
He doesn't get
Yeah.
disadvantage against attacks against him, by the way.
Just still on fire. So you went for its knee, wasn't it, or something like that? Or
Yeah, I went for like a double-handed chop at its leg.
you were down and you weren't quite looking because you thought it'll be dead in the neck, and it like crunches down on top of you. 9 points of cold and slashing damage.
Well, that is half my health.
Drogon?
Fireballs! Here we go! Health down into me, so.
12.
No, it's probably hit.
12 doesn't hit.
Yeah,
It's
you.
13.
What? AC 12?
Yeah.
Trained this thing?
Damage!
Yeah, but it's massive.
8 fire damage.
Yeah, how do you want to kill it?
Can I have my second wind?
Yeah.
Right.
Cheese. Balls.
Cheese, your cheese.
How did you want to kill this?
7.
Send multiple little firebolts at the copying the injuries where this guy
Yeah,
has
it's
injured
like-
these lot.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah.
And then.
And as it falls, I'm going to swing and go. And just, even though it's
And
dead,
Dodger's kill.
I'm going to decapitate it.
Yeah, you sort of like hack.
And then Dodger. And then Dodger crushes the skull of the decapitated creature.
It is most assuredly dead.
I golf swing it.
I'm going to attack it.
And will
I miss.
Again.
Roll another d20, Sean.
I get advantage because it's dead.
you have defeated it.
How shocking that you hit an AC 12 creature. We were hitting on fucking 6s.
Yes, but I
We
was
just
hitting
missed
on
all
a
the
3.
Was I 1 HP away or something on the 3?